All right. Last we left off, you guys had concluded the battle of these individuals who had come towards you after the boat was marooned. After dispatching most of these individuals, you managed to subdue their leader, ultimately tying him up and trying to get some answers out of him. After some divine magics from Dink, he revealed that he was under the influence of a mind flayer. Not psionic, sorry, not parasitic, but he appeared to be a thrall, implying that the rest of the individuals that attacked you were also thralls as well. As this information was revealed to you all, he appeared to plead with you to help save him, as well as the others seemingly trapped on the island by this mind flayer and his machinations. It's at this point that we left off. You guys were beginning a long rest, or short or a long rest. I'm not particularly sure which.
It was a long one, wasn't it?
I think it was a long rest.
I believe it was a long rest.
All right. For the sake of consistency, I will say it is not like a resting rest, but like you guys doing your preparations and otherwise just like resting yourselves, not necessarily sleeping because you just woke up. And it would feel a little odd to just sleep for 16 hours straight.
You would just take a nap.
That's called depression.
So, assuming we're not getting our HP back, or is that just kind of like...
No, it just flavor-wise, I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm cool with saying that you guys are rested. However, you don't need to, like... For logic's sake, I don't need you to, like, fully fall asleep again, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just doing whatever the individual needs to get back to the, like, 100% in as quick a time as they can.
I'm meditating underwater.
I will say, Dink,
Yeah.
I would like you to make a wisdom save for me, please.
Wisdom save. Oh shit.
Oh no.
Seven. Oh no.
So as
boy.
you all are going about your various rests and restful maneuvers, Dink, it's about midday. You feel yourself dozing off again in the shadow of the Dawn Star. Just closing your eyes, trying to rest your broken feathers, what have you. You blink for a second, and you're in a somewhat familiar place. Water all around you. Dark, somewhat green water. You take a deep breath, you let the water fill your lungs.
Ooh. Okay.
In front of you, there stands... One second. There stands 7 small motes of light in the water.
Okay.
At varying distances.
I can get up. Can I get up, or do I just?
You're in water, so...
Oh yeah, you're right. I guess I'll swim towards the closest mode of light.
As you do, you start to drift in the water, willing yourself forward. As you approach it, you can see a very faint spectral outline of an individual around this mode of light.
Okay.
You take a second and you look, and it appears to be one of the individuals you previously fought on the sandy dunes.
Oh, okay. Oh shit. We killed 7. Okay.
as you're inspecting them, just kind of trying to understand what's happening, you feel something apparating from your chest. You look down and there is a spectral tentacle. And then another. And then 4 more as they grab the outline of this individual and start to squeeze and compress.
Oh shit!
Until the ball of light is no longer visible, and all the tentacles start to come back into your own body.
Can I try to swap the tentacles away, or are they just like ethereal? And just,
They
like,
appear
nothing
ethereal
else?
right now. Just you're swatting, but it just keeps going through. You hear a semi-familiar voice. This is the price you pay, boy.
Okay.
You know what you signed.
Yeah, I suppose. Sure thing, boss.
The edges of your vision cloud a little bit,
Oh.
and you stagger for a second, blinking. All of a sudden, you look around. There are no more motes of light. There is just one in front of you. Same deal. You're compressing it, and it feels like you consume it.
Okay. I think Dink should be a little horrified, but just like
To
he's just
ev-
to be looking at it, just scared, just very much. Just does Dink feel anything, or is it just like
The best way I can describe it is you feel satiated.
okay?
Like you just had a big meal, and it was something you were looking forward to for a while, and you were just so enthused by that. But it's like sitting in your stomach a little bit odd, if that makes sense.
No, yeah, I totally get that. It's like
To everyone else in the party, you all watch as Dink, in the middle of your rest, bolts upright, standing, and you just watch as he slowly shuffles towards one of the bodies of the individuals you killed. He gets to the first one, and you see these inky black tendrils that previously he had used in combat almost envelop this individual around their chest and midsection. And then they slowly ink back into the sand below. You see him walk to another. Similar situation. You see him walk to another.
Is it kind of reminiscent of when Ruby did this?
Yes, in a similar vein. Though, in this situation, there is no consumption of the body. There is, as far as you can tell, nothing is happening to the bodies.
It's just like the tentacles are going through the bodies.
Yeah, these tentacles are basically enveloping the chest. And upon any further inspection, you can see it like kind of pulsating a little bit. But beyond that, it's hard to know what's happening. It's at this point that Dink has consumed all but one of them.
Should we be worried about? I've got no words. And if anyone like, what do we do anything about that?
That normal for y'all?
No.
As he
think
approaches
it's
the last
alright.
body, no tendrils appear, but you watch as Dink, his hand, becomes this inky black tentacle, and he just touches the chest of this last individual. You all watch as he pulls and you see a small mote of blue light before it is extinguished in his hands, consumed by the inky blackness before he is suddenly a regular dink again. You all watch as he blinks, looks around, and is just in the middle of the sand, standing up, when you appear to just be dozing off.
Hey guys. I was a little worried. What's going on?
I am afraid of you. I'm gonna go back to the rest.
Stink, mate. What the fuck were you doing? You look like Ruby over there almost.
I mean, I was just napping. I don't know. I just woke up here. What you talking about?
You like taking souls or something, mate? What the fuck is going on over there?
I'm good. I had a dream taking souls, I guess. Like there's just seems that but I'm good right now. I don't know if I actually took any. It just seemed more like a dream than anything.
Well, lad, look around and notice what's missing from the sand that you just walked through.
Oh, you guys covered the bodies. Okay, that's
No.
that's
We've been here the whole time, lad. That was all you. You did a fantastic job of clearing the bodies there, but
Oh.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm just gonna walk into the water a little bit. I'm just like, oh. I think I see what's happening. Cool. I'm just gonna, Dink's just gonna walk straight into the water. As like the water gets high, he's just gonna sort of walk until he's like barely underneath and just sort of stand there and just sort of ponder. He's like, oh shit, what? I don't know that he's trying to realize if what he dreamt and what actually happened were the same thing. Yeah, but just like underneath, sort of just including himself.
Of course. You briefly walk past Jakai as he's also somewhat in the waves of the ocean trying to meditate. Take some rest. You get to the end of the water, fully submerged. It's hard to describe, but while there is fear in your heart at what just happened, you also feel a strange sense of strength.
Cool. Nice. I think he's gonna be sort of like, he hasn't felt that before. Or he hasn't felt like this type of strength before. So he's sort of like different. It's very nice. We'll just ponder on that for a bit.
The rest of the long rest is uneventful. If you guys want to do anything specific in the long rest, you're welcome to, as long as it's within like reason of a long rest.
I did want to check the bodies for any loot or any coins or anything I could get my hands on.
Yeah, I can't remember if we did that last time, so I don't remember if we did that last time. But there doesn't appear to be. There doesn't appear to be any coins or valuables on any of these individuals. The weapons that they used are very, not makeshift, but like they appear to be quite old. Some a little bit rusty. The only individual that had anything even remotely like non-standard was Alfredo. And he appears to just be kind of just dozing off just over here in like the shade of the ship, still tied up, but still just. It looks like his rapier is silvered, perhaps. Beyond that, these guys really don't look like they had much in that regard. Does anybody else want to do anything specific?
I just want to make sure that Ophelia's taking notes or leaving like short journal entries for herself on what she's been up to.
So, what she's been what?
But she's just keeping track of like what they've seen and done.
Sure.
Let's see.
Do you want to elaborate? Maybe like what does she think about what's happening?
She thinks they're weird. They're ragtag, but she'll make it work.
Upon seeing this, I would like to.
Upon seeing
I believe
what,
I have a
Ryan?
notebook of paper. Upon not seeing Ophelia do her thing, but upon seeing Dink, it's like, Brand's a little sketched out. He's like, okay, that's nothing I've ever seen before. He's gonna. I believe I have a notebook. He's gonna be doing something a bit. I guess he's also gonna be writing, but not the same things as kind of Ophelia. He's like, okay, shit. He's gonna be like kind of pondering, okay, what is the nature of all this? What the fuck? What just happened?
Since everybody's writing in notebooks, Jakai would like to take the alchemist jug and summon mayonnaise and go around while everybody's writing and
What?
distracted and make it look like birds pooped on their back with the mayonnaise. Anybody that's not paying attention, he wants to come around and do a little bit of mayonnaise on the back to make it look like a bird pooped on them.
Sure.
So like in the hair, the feathers and shit.
I'll say that's easy enough to do. One of the crew members will say Aki is also doing like a not a log, but like a not charter. Manifest. She's checking the manifest to see like what's broken, what's still, usable, what have you. At one point, you just kind of do that, and she just looks at you, looks back at the manifest, looks at you,
Dink did it.
and she just walks away.
Can we tell what the what is it? The substance that Jakai poured on us is?
You can inspect it. Make it.
Ew.
Make a general intelligence check for me, Ryan.
Oh my god.
Not one.
Seven.
Please. Yes.
It's a good possibility that's bird poop. It's a good possibility.
Good possibility.
Look, maybe he turned into a bird, shit in his own hands, and threw a little bit at you. You don't know.
Turned into a bird, shit in his hand. All right.
Look. All I'm saying is it's possible.
Yeah.
To Bran, that is entirely a possibility.
Thanks, Jakai.
Dink did it, mate. It wasn't me.
Dink's in the water. I can see him over there.
I'm a lizard, mate. It wasn't me. I'm a lizard.
All right. Let's go back to writing.
We'll say the long rest concludes with nothing else really of note. Most of the crew appear to be doing at the beginning minor repairs to the ship, as well as identifying what cargo is still usable. A handful of the crew have started gathering wood from over in the forest or felling palm trees in order to make planks. Beyond that, the only thing of note that happens towards the end of the long rest, Alfredo, who has been dozing off in the shadow of the ship, just at the end of the rest. You guys hear?
Yar, what be happening? Why am I tied up? Yar.
Alfredo? Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Who be this Alfredo? Yar.
I'm gonna put mayonnaise on him.
Yar, where did you get this much bird? Untie me at once, you heathens! Yar.
All right. Does anybody know what to do about this? Then
We
Let
can
them
feed
fill
on the
in.
dink.
What?
That's a fair plan, actually.
Yar.
I'll get out of the water and be with the group. I... Alfredo? Hello?
You keep calling me Alfredo. If I
What's
were
your name,
untied,
then?
I'd stab you in the throat for that. Yarr!
What's your name, lad?
What's my name?
Yeah.
You heard me.
Fucking so many pages. I need another one.
My name's Ishel Valhanen,
Okay.
first mate of the beauteous,
God, I did not prepare names. I'm so sorry, guys.
It's okay.
Can I call you Shelly, mate?
What was his name?
I'm gonna
Michelle
call him
Valhalla.
Shelly.
Michelle, I think I know your captain. I think we're friends.
Yarr! My captain have no friends. Yarr!
Oh no, I'm pretty good with Captain.
Oh no, he knows a lot of people.
Well, no. Megathrod. I know. We're good buddies.
His eyes like narrow at that at the mention of Captain Megathrod.
Yeah.
Yarr! What be your knowledge of the captain? Yarr!
He's a great man. It's been a while since we've seen
He's
him.
a bastard, you fuck! Hated across the 12 seas. Yarr! Feared and hated.
I see. Might be a bastard to you, but he's a good friend to me. Anyways,
If
I
were
got a
not
letter.
tied up right now, I'd stab you through the throat for saying that. The captain has no friends,
And he's like struggling a little bit in his binds. It doesn't look like he's getting any like at any point he's gonna get out, but he's just like
He's really trying.
he's not having a good time.
Damn. What is it? It's
Sorry, I'm trying to
it?
find the
Oh.
name of. Shit.
no worries.
That's not it.
I don't think we're on Twitch right now.
We're streaming.
Oh.
I can see the.
Okay.
One
try
sec,
again.
I'll check.
Not to bring away from the game.
No, I appreciate it. I want these recordings specifically because I want Jared to have something to look at
It's not about the space, it's that...
if we are not streaming. No,
Okay.
we're streaming. Yeah.
Okay, what the fuck is my end then? I guess it's my end. You're good.
As far as I can tell, we're streaming. Sorry. I appreciate that though, man.
Yep.
God, where are the book? Where is that stupid?
Yarr!
Yeah.
Oh, wait, it's,
Half his vocabulary is yard.
The name of the ship that he mentioned is the Mythalqua. Mithalqua. Who here speaks Elven or Elvish?
Ooh, that would be me.
Wait. I don't know that. But
For any of
What's
you
this
that,
nuts, Mike?
for any of you that do speak Elven or understand it, it's a loose translation to Grey Swan.
Oh. That's kind of cool.
Jared, you didn't know what languages you speak.
It's not super important, man. It was more of just for like if you know the technical.
Yeah. No, I got you. I'm saying for Jared, you know, please, man.
What is that shit?
Yarr, let me go.
No. Yarr.
I feel like you're making fun of me. Yarr.
I do be just a wee bit. Yarr.
If I were free, I'd cut your tongue out through your throat. Yarr.
Oh,
You know-
you can't do this now, can ya?
He's not very creative.
But you're not free, are you? And Brand's gonna slap him on the shoulder.
And if you, what is it? I got something. I got a letter I gotta give to your captain. So if you tell me your captain is, I'd much appreciate it.
I'll never tell you landlubbers anything. Yar.
Are you sure about that?
I mean, yes, that's what I just said. You lot are the smartest, aren't you?
But you should at it, mate.
Yeah.
Again, I just said I really wouldn't tell you. Am I not being clear in that? Yeah.
Not a whole ton, mate.
I can't. I'm just.
It would be clear if you let us know what's up.
What is up, Yar? I don't know what that means.
Yarr.
Yeah.
Are we gonna go kill his captain or what? What's going on
I
here?
think yeah. I'm
Yeah.
just.
That's nice, yeah.
Yeah. I think we should leave him here. I don't know how we can beat captain.
I mean, you guys did like do something last time that did appear to
Yeah, that's true. I just okay.
stop this
Yeah,
version of
okay.
his personality.
Yeah, I'll cast protection from good and evil again.
We're just ready to leave this guy behind.
We're just
if you
fucking
want
with
our
this
You're
dude.
welcome to. I just, look,
Yeah.
if y'all were forgetting, I just want to make sure that that's something that was on the table.
No, we're just
I'm-
ratchet.
Mayonnaise on his face.
Try to see how much we can get from this guy.
You touch him on the shoulder, Dink, and you watch as this wave of energy emanates around him from this touch.
Look, I won't tell you anything, Yar. I won't.
Why does my mouth taste like nickels
Ew.
or silver? Yeah.
Oh.
That's a good
Oh,
question.
hey guys. Sorry, what's going on?
You gotta amputate your leg, mate. The
What?
infection's gone too far.
We don't have to
What?
amputate the leg.
What's
Don't-
wrong with
don't
it? I
listen
can't
to
see
him.
it.
He's
What?
Don't listen. He's a hand guy. If anything, he'll take your hand, not your leg.
But I need those.
Are you offering a hand, mate?
What's happening right now?
All right, Dink, do your thing.
Oh, okay. Hey, I'm. Hello.
Hello again.
We were just talking to your other side, Captain Ishmael. His name?
Ishel
You know-
Vahalan.
Shelly.
Correctly.
Yeah. You know who that is? Do you recognize?
The name sounds like vaguely familiar. I've definitely heard it somewhere before.
Okay.
I don't know where though.
So he was first mate of the Beauteous. I didn't catch the name of the ship there. I know he did. Mythilqua? Something like that nature.
Yeah.
I think it was
Mythilqua.
Right. Is that one?
Yeah, that's the ship in the harbor.
Okay. So that's
I think so. I think I remember seeing it on the bow of the ship. Yeah,
that's the captain. Yeah. Captain ship.
I think so.
I think we're ready. We're pretty much all rested. I think we are ready to head to see Captain Sakharov. The Gaspar. So if you could take us, that'd be pretty great.
Sure. Would you mind like untying my legs?
I'll walk over and I'll cut it with my
Yeah.
sword.
Thank you. Does that sword have like static electricity on it? Because that like the leg.
Yeah, it does.
The hair
Can
on
I
my-
can I press like the sword, like the flat of the blade to his leg, like just for a little like tap?
To what end? What do you want to do with that?
I just want to give him a little shock, not to hurt him, just a little like
Just a little like
little jolt.
socks on the socks
Yeah,
on the
exactly.
carpet shock. Sure.
Exactly.
You do that and you It's I don't like that. I don't like
Does that answer your question?
I think. I don't.
Cool.
I'll take you. Yeah, I'll take you guys to the. To Blackrock Harbor. Yeah. Yeah. Here. You guys stand him up, and he starts walking down the beach.
We should keep an eye on that one, in case you spell me his words off take.
I mean, assumedly, you guys didn't untie his torso. So his hands are still tied, and he's
Okay.
Just the legs.
presumably being like on a
For the sake
rope.
of the notes, I have it so Lucky cut Alfredo's binds. I did not specify, so that is on me. I will further cut the legs on binds on his legs.
You guys continue down the beach, following closely behind Alfredo. At this point, it's probably like 2 or 3 in the afternoon. Maybe in 3 or 4 after a long rest. However, as you are walking, you see the wreckage of another ship sticking out of the sand, mostly submerged in sand by this point. You can mostly see the bow of the ship sticking out of the sand and a little bit of the mast, though it is snapped, it looks like.
Are there people around outside of it?
No.
Is there any indication of how long it's been there?
Make a survival check for me.
Oh, can I make a survival check as well?
Sure. 18.
Nice.
Best guess, maybe week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. There doesn't appear to be much like algae or what have you, like reclaiming the ship, but based on the depth that it is like sunk into the sand, you'd guess about two weeks at most.
Elsie, are they supposed to have people around here, mate?
What's that?
There's supposed to be people around here?
Not as far as I know. Why?
I thought you said there was like 40, 45 people around.
Yeah. Back at the harbor, I think. Yeah.
My mistake.
Oh, you mean like more raiding parties?
Yeah.
Oh, look, I truly don't really know all that. I just go where I'm told when I'm in that state. If you catch me.
Yeah. No, that's fair. I got you, mate. I hit the bottle a few times as well.
That explains a lot.
Damn.
Look, you threw mayonnaise on this dude. You don't really. I don't know what you want from me.
No, I know. The boot fit.
I do wonder what's. Huh. I don't recognize this boat.
Seems like a different boat. That like another warship that they can use.
I don't know.
I'd be down to check it out. Do I recognize this ship?
Make a history check for me.
History check. Oh. Somebody else
Yeah, I can
Ophelia, do you recognize this boat?
Let's see.
Oh,
What?
I've never seen a ship in my entire life, mate.
Yikes.
She was
All right. Jakai, you have not seen this ship, and you get super enthralled by like the 1 inch of algae you do find. You're just like, whoa, holy shit, dude, it's fucking
Can
algae.
I collect a little in a vial?
Sure. To everyone else that notices this, Jakai just picks up regular algae and just puts it in a little jar. Ophelia, unfortunately, you don't really recognize this ship either. It looks like a, best guess, commercial vessel that would have been carrying cargo across to any different destinations, similar to the Dawn Star.
yeah. Just looks like a cargo ship to me.
I mean, we can check it out if you guys would like to, but you know.
Is there anything? I guess we're losing time, but there might be something
Yeah,
useful there if it's a cargo ship.
yeah. I feel like it's probably whatever's taken's already been taken by the other
That's a
raider.
point.
But we
I
can
guess-
check it out.
Yeah, I'll be
Yeah.
down to go look through it really quick.
Let's
Yeah.
do it.
Who is helming this search? I'll say one person can do it and one person can assist if you'd like.
I'll look, I guess.
Okay.
Do we think
I'll
that would be
give,
good, or would somebody else want to look?
whoever does, I'll give them bardic inspiration.
I will stay next to what's his nuts.
Alright, yeah, I'll look, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give Jakai bardic inspiration. I'll take
Bardic
out my flute
inspiration.
and do a little ditty, like doo-doo-doo.
So, Jakai, please roll an investigation check. Sorry,
Shit.
who's helping with this?
I can help investigate.
Okay. Do you guys want to do separate rolls, or do you want to do one person with advantage?
Do you
Zach,
want to roll
can
with
roll
advantage? Okay.
Your investigation is better than mine.
All right. Oof.
13. You do look around. There does appear to be a handful of crates inside the hull of the vessel. It's a little bit hard to get to. Thankfully, you are a smaller herringon creature. You managed to slip in. You find a small silver tea engraved, a small silver tea tray engraved with elven script and vines with tiny flowers. You can write about approximate 200 gold pieces worth.
Nice.
A dented and rusty breastplate stained with blood. And a water-soaked book entitled The Log of Esmeralda. It appears too damaged to be read. Perhaps a mend spell could fix it.
Can I roll to see if I recognize the title?
Sure.
What would
Roll a
that
history
be?
check, please. 10. Doesn't appear to be any known book that you would recognize.
I'll take it back out and I'll show everybody what I found.
Can Pete use mending on it?
Sure.
Cool.
You watch as the water seemingly almost like steam evaporates from the pages. Unfortunately, the writing is still illegible, as it has been soaked for could be at most 2 weeks. However, you do now have a fresh book, if you'd like. Fresh,
Oh.
nice leather-bound tome.
I think we should give that to Ophelia for her if she wants to keep a journal or anything in it.
She'll take it.
More books.
Mm-hmm.
More wizard books.
All the wizard books.
And then, does anybody want the breastplate? The bloody breastplate?
Bloody,
All on my
rusty,
shirt, mate.
semi-broken. Yeah. Sorry,
And
dented.
Pete used mending on
Yeah.
that too?
No.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Uh, Mending, well, a cool spell is not a catch-all.
That's fair.
If that's all you guys want to do in the shipwreck, Alfredo will continue to lead you guys to Blackrock Harbor. Continue on. Every so often, a similar situation, you find another scene of a shipwreck. It looks like in various states of not decomposition, but reclamation by the elements. As you are continuing, you find a total of 5 other shipwrecks beyond the one you saw here. I'll say if you want to search them, you are welcome to. However, just fast track past these if you'd like.
Would you guys want to search it?
I mean, I'm down to just move on, honestly.
we can always come back.
That's fair.
Sure. Fair enough. You guys continue on, ultimately coming to a small rocky outcrop, roughly 50 or so feet tall, kind of pushing out into the water into a jetty. Alfredo shows you to a path that's switchbacks off this large rock formation. Ultimately, you guys come to the top and look down at, for I believe it was Jakai and who else did the midnight
Dink.
search? Was that Dink as well?
Yep.
I think so, yeah. It was a.
For Jakai and Dink, this is a semi-familiar sight. Down below, you see a crescent-shaped harbor, roughly yay big, with peninsulas on either side, kind of protecting the bay from a lot of the harsher elements. In the actual harbor, you see a number of derelict buildings, buildings in various states of disrepair, as well as a handful of boats in the middle of the harbor as well. Most appear to be semi-sunk. However, there is one ship that you can see with a number of wooden planks and boards kind of wrapping around, making this weird like spider web-esque configuration between the boat and the docks. This boat appears to be the only pristine boat in the entire harbor. Beautiful silk or like clear white sails with a fine green trim. Even from here, you can see it looks beautiful. Appears to be 2 stories. It looks like, or possibly even more below decks. From here, it's hard to make out the words. However, you can just make out like an M or so starting at the top of the name, or at the front of the name rather.
Did you see any other people around, or?
From up here, it's hard to tell.
Okay. Yeah, we should probably head towards the ship.
Actually, Dink, make a perception check, please.
Oh, noise. Perception. 8.
8? Yeah, unfortunately, there doesn't appear to be any movement as far as you can tell.
Gotcha. Yeah, down to that. Move on forward.
Would you like the stealth on from you?
The what?
Would we like to be stealthy from here on out? Like
I'd say
sneak in?
I think probably, yeah.
Probably the best
Probably a
plan.
good idea.
What's the chances of we use Dink and oh my god, and Pete and try to charm our way in with our new friend? Because I don't know how we're all gonna be able to sneak in. You know, they said there was like 40 people on this ship.
Not on the ship, in the harbor itself.
Oh,
So, not all congregated in one place.
Yeah.
But
I
Well,
can
then, yeah,
get
we-
us. I can get us close. I have Pass Without Trace.
oh
that should
yeah,
get
right.
us kind of close-ish. Pete and Dink, if we wanted to stealth, I think it would be a good idea to. That way, you know, out of sight, out of mind kind of deal. They just continue
Yeah.
about their daily operations as we kind of go through and gain more information.
Also knowing that like they can be normal again, I'm kind of leaning towards the not murder everybody side. So I would like to sneak all the way back to the captain if preferred, personally.
Fair enough.
We can maybe, I think, oh my god, I can't remember. I was gonna say we can maybe, I'm trying to think of, oh my god, his name.
what happened to your wrist?
It's for anti-carpal tunnel. Nothing really happened. It's for when, remember, I don't remember, I don't know if you remember, when I ate shit, going down a hill, riding a skateboard, I got this, and I've had it since, and I use it for when I have like pain in my wrist. So nothing necessary. Yeah.
I mean, rookie mistake,
Well,
putting your arm out when you're falling. Gotta lean that
Yeah.
shoulder in.
It's all good.
Lean that
I was
knee
thinking-
shoulder.
We can maybe just like we could try to maybe just talk our way and just see if. Oh my god! I can't believe what is Jared's character's name? I totally forgot.
Pete.
Pete. Oh my god!
I forgot
It's
too
funny,
earlier.
He is the,
Yeah.
it's the most basic name, but it's so hard to remember.
Yeah.
I think we should go with Brand's idea of using Pass Without Trace, and then if we get caught, then we try to charm our way out of it.
I think that's a good idea. Yeah.
I can also cast invisibility.
You do it on one person, or how does it work?
Every time I use a higher level, it targets an additional creature.
Oh, nice, mate.
Not a bad idea. I say we save that one for now until we get closer.
I think if anybody has any preparatory spells that they would like to cast, now would be a good time to do it as well.
I don't have
Let's see.
anything, but if we are going to a place that can sort of control us, I do have this, which is like, I have this ready, counter charm.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I'm going
So-
to cast Major.
Oh.
It's not necessarily a thing I can prep, but I will just have like my, I'll take out my flute and just like have that ready, like to use counter charm if something does occur.
That's fantastic, mate.
Yeah.
Alfredo does pipe up. I'm sorry I can't be more helpful. Looking down there, it's hard to organize my memories. It feels like I do remember this place, but it's like it's in a fog. You watch as like his bound hand still, he like kind of clutches his head for a second. When it comes away, you can see a small little bit of blood coming out of his nose.
We might want to do something about that before you know he alerts his
You
buddies
can
up
just,
coming.
Yeah.
I don't feel anything like coming on or anything. I just can't remember. I don't think I can be much help with your infiltration here. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
fine.
no worries.
Yeah, that's all right, mate.
Yeah. As long as you keep conscious, you're good.
If
Sorry,
you
I've just got a really bad headache looking down there. I'm gonna go look away.
if you notice you're starting to lose it, please let us know.
I'll let you know. I promise. I won't let that other side out. At least for now.
All right, everyone else, gather around. Bran is going to drop past without trace. He's going to do so by kind of summoning. I don't think Ophelia's ever seen Ki happen before. And it's going to manipulate. It's going to kind of manifest as a kind of magenta pinkish flash of, I guess, this glow that originates from Bran's chest, raises through his arm, and he fucking slams into the ground. It kind of originates in everybody for a second. You know, you can kind of feel the energy go into you, but after a moment, you can kind of feel, you can kind of see yourself being enveloped by the shadows. If that makes any sense. So,
It's bitching, mate.
It'll be better at using it.
Alright.
So, congrats. You now all have +10 to stealth.
There it is.
Thank you. Man,
Hello.
refresh real quick.
So you guys are currently up on this ridge overlooking the port. What are you trying to do? The nearest rooftop is probably about 30 feet below. And there doesn't appear to be any sort of, like, trail leading down.
I have some rope. Can I try to find like a ledge to tie it to, or like some type of holding to tie it to, and then just sort of climb down?
Sure. There's a large rock, or enough that you can like tie a decent a decent belaying rope off of.
Could Jakai maybe fly us over?
I could do that. That would mean that I can't get hit as much in the fight, though.
Also, Jakai, please make a perception check.
Oh yeah, of course, mate.
28. Jakai, as Lucky mentions the possibility of flying onto the deck of the ship, you spot a bird, quite large. Not necessarily a giant eagle, but still a very large bird. Just flying over the city low. You hear a you watch as a ballista round shoots off of the ship and hits the bird, and it plummets to the ground.
Oh,
It's not looking super great.
You look down at the ship and you see an additional 3 ballista.
Yeah. All right. I like the rope idea.
Yeah, let's
And
look. I agree.
yeah.
it's a good idea, but unfortunate circumstances.
So are we just gonna go down this road?
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
I was taking a sip of coffee. my bad.
Oh, sorry.
I'd like everyone to make an acrobatics check with advantage, please. As you're climbing down this rope. Acrobatics or
Do we-
athletics, decide. whichever you
Do
decide.
we need to make stealth checks as well?
Not immediately, no.
Okay.
You have none of those. Okay, shit.
Fuck.
Oh,
Yikes.
And then we got
And
Pete.
I will ask, what is the
Okay.
order you guys are descending in?
I mean, I'd probably go first,
Okay.
truthfully.
I can go right behind.
I'd probably go last.
Bran would have to be in the middle.
Yeah, that's what Pete.
All right. I believe everyone, unfortunately, but Ophelia, you all managed to slither down the rope pretty effortlessly, we'll say. Ophelia, as you're coming down, you feel pretty confident in this rope, despite that you've not necessarily done too much belaying or otherwise. Like, you're not super familiar with this type of athleticism. As you are looking down, your heel catches a outcrop of rocks on the face of this little cliff. You instinctively look, but as you look, your hands slip. At about 20 feet up, you feel yourself let loose on the rope.
Oh my
You
god.
hit the ground, and I will say you take 2d6.
Damn.
It's at this point I would like everyone to make a stealth check, as the impact of Ophelia hitting the ground is not particularly quiet, we'll say.
Jesus.
We all have +10 too.
Yep.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, hot damn.
And so, also for your guys' edification, we're doing group stealth checks while you guys are together. So that means there has to be more passes than fails against the average for whoever is like trying to observe. Just so you guys know that.
Cast Cure Wounds at first level on Ophelia.
Okay. So that's going to be 33, 34, 31, 29, and a 24. Who didn't...
Oh, do I have to do a stealth one?
Yes,
I
yes,
wasn't
ma'am.
sure, 'cause I thought.
And 24. Goddamn. You guys manage to stifle most of the noise coming from Ophelia as she falls, whether that be from catching her fall, but she still takes quite a bit of damage. But you guys are mitigated the amount of damage, or the amount of auditory impact it makes. You guys are in the a back alley of sorts. The cliff face behind you, reaching up about 30 feet. In front of you is a rather shabby-looking building, as well as following the alley. You can see it kind of goes out to follows the edge of the cliff until it hits the water, about 300 feet away from you, to your immediate right.
Gotcha.
Got a theater of the mind, this bitch.
We go sort of behind the building, or like between the building and the cliff, just like walk along there.
Yeah, it's about a 5 to 10 foot space between the any of the buildings and the cliff. So there's ample room to walk. Every so often there's like an alley that cuts between a building, or otherwise there's barrels with water or other nondescript things inside that you're not particularly sure about what it is. But what would you guys like to do?
Do we see or hear any other activity nearby?
Make a perception check, please.
Okay.
Can I look as well?
Do you want advantage, Akai?
If you'd like to give it to me.
You
Sure.
have it.
Fantastic.
24. You don't hear.
Can I?
Oh. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, how long has it been since I got Bardic Inspiration from Dink?
Maybe about an hour, hour and a half.
How long does that last?
The last 10 minutes, that's
Oh,
gone.
okay.
Yeah.
Let me unmark that then. I just wanted to make sure.
But yeah, you don't necessarily hear much in the way of individuals. At the corner of your vision, you can just hear ting, ting, ting.
What in the fuck? What is Alfie with us, or did we leave him? We left him, right?
He left. He's up on the ridge. He's kind of like looking
Okay,
down at you guys, just giving you thumbs up. Just yeah. Still
I
tied up.
thought so. I'm hearing this like tinking, this like light tinking sound. What direction is that coming from?
Towards the cove, so north. Or the bay, I'll say.
All right. Well, let's go, I guess.
Let's see.
Should we go towards the ship or should we go to the bay?
It was ostensibly the same place, but
Oh, okay. See, never mind. Then head towards it then. Yeah, towards the bay.
Our objective is to find
Yep.
the captain, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
mate.
I'll be a little bit more clear. North goes directly towards the bay as well as the ship that was indicated to be where Captain Gauthrod resides. However, to your left, continuing down the alley, it appears to curve around this cliff before it hits a section of lower jungle, maybe 500 feet away. And to your right, the alley appears to follow until it hits open water, about 300 feet away. The alley itself is about 5 to 10 feet wide, and there are buildings here and there, mostly creating a barrier between the alley and the rest, although there are other like outcrops of alleys that appear to go to other places.
Hey, Lucky.
What's up?
You think you can climb to the top of the building if I give you a piece of paper and mark out wherever you see someone?
Sure, I can give it a shot.
All right. He's gonna hand him a piece of paper and a little bit of charcoal.
Sounds good, sir. Should I roll in acrobatics?
Acrobatics or athletics to climb to the top of one of the buildings.
And Pete is gonna give him bardic inspiration and go. All right,
Yeah.
cool, man. You got this, man.
All right.
That's a 1d6, right?
I
1d8.
believe This is D8.
D8.
D8. I'm gonna use it.
15. All right. You just managed to skitter on top of this pretty decrepit building. Ultimately, like you kick out one of the tiles as you're doing it. Somebody below manages to catch it before it makes a loud racket. Up on top of this roof, I will say, make a general dexterity check to try and traverse on top of this roof to get to a position that you feel can like be more of a survey.
Does this count as a city, by the way?
Not particularly, no.
Okay.
27. With your rabbit-like dexterity, you jump between the tiles that you feel are confidently sturdy and will not break underneath your feet. You ultimately get to the top of a chimney and kind of perch up. You see a good portion of the southern half of this bay. It appears like there's one main street that kind of curves around around this bay. It appears like most of the buildings are sort of outcrops from there. Best guess from here, it would probably be about 200 to 300 feet from where you guys are positioned to the actual water.
Can I make like kind of like a little map of what I see on the piece of paper?
Sure, make a sleight of hand check for me, please. Either sleight of hand or performance, whichever you like. 22. It's a very passable map.
Wait. I'll head back down. I'll communicate and I'll show everybody and tell like what was where on the map.
There wasn't anything particularly not noteworthy, but like identifiable between the buildings. However, the distance between you and the actual bay is has been identified, as well as a rough idea of how to traverse these alleyways to get there.
Also, I should have said I want to check and look for guards and see if there's any people that are in our path.
Sure. If you're looking for people up there specifically, I will have to say you roll for that.
Okay.
Make a perception check.
Sure.
If you're looking for just like the outlay of the city, that's perfectly reasonable. You don't need to roll perception on that. But if you're looking for very specific things, I'll say roll. Now, unfortunately, it's again, you find a very odd lack of people. You're unsure of whether it's your distraction to the new environment, or if there just aren't as many people as Alfredo thought there were.
I'm gonna skitter down from the top of the building, and I'm gonna do the whole map explaining thing. And then I'm also gonna say, I didn't see any people. I don't know whether it's because I'm blind or because there's not as many people here as we thought, but I didn't see anybody. So we should really keep an eye out.
I'll keep a lookout, mate.
For sure.
Liam, how long has Pass Without Trace been up?
I'll say 5 minutes.
Okay, cool. So we go about 5 more minutes before this ends. So
Should we make a beeline for the ship?
I think so. Yeah.
agreed.
Let's do it.
So following Lucky's map, a rough map we'll say, you guys duck into a handful of alleys, ultimately coming to this main street area. It's at this point that Jakai and who has the other high perception? The passive. Is that Kilby? Might have been Kilby. Regardless.
Ophelia was a 15.
15 also is pretty...
Yeah.
Anybody above a 15, as you are coming onto the main street, you notice a handful of individuals scattered around. One looks like he is sitting in what the remains of a blacksmith. Half of the building is crumbled in, but he appears to be like at an anvil, just tink, tink. His expression on his face is devoid of any emotion, and he appears to just be tink, tink,
NPC looking ass.
tink, tink. Jakai, you manage to see the blade he is working on is broken, and he is just hitting the anvil. Tink, tink.
That's where the sound was coming from.
Down the street to the east, so that was to the west. You see two individuals in what look like guards' uniforms. However, deeply disheveled, and like the actual armor and uniforms themselves badly rusted. They appear to be looking at each other, and their mouths appear to be opening and closing. There does not appear to be any words passing between the two. And then further down the street, even towards the harbor, or towards the western bit of the street where you can just see the harbor, you see an individual pulling in a fishing rod and casting it out. Waiting about 10 seconds, pulling it in, casting it out. Very mechanically.
It's like a puppet town.
Yeah. You start doing automated things.
Well,
This is really creepy.
yeah, let's get out. Let's keep going. Actually, I would like to look for, actually, nah. Yeah, I'll do it. Can I make a short little perception / investigation check to see what items they have on them? I guess the general people that we'd see, weapon-wise or small books, something like that.
What specifically are you looking for?
Anything that could qualify as an ornament or
weapon.
magical conduit, if you want to call it that.
I'd love to give him
Magical
advantage.
conduit? What
So
do
like
you
a spell book or like a spell, any of those kind of jazzes.
Sure. Make
Okay.
a perception check.
Okay. Boom.
21. The blacksmith NPC has a hammer and a broken sword in his hand. The two guards appear to have one has a spear that has snapped at some point. The actual spearhead is like kind of dangling on a piece of wood. And the other appears to just have a regular spear. Neither have any sort of arcane focus or anything like that. And the fisherman is far too far away to actually get a good read on.
Noted. Cool.
I would like everyone to make a stealth check for me as well.
Oh, fantastic, mate.
I believe you'll still have the +10.
Gotcha. Oh,
Nice.
Ooh, a little bit less than last time, but still pretty good. 26, 21, 18, 20, and 23. It's good enough. You guys are still remain unseen as far as you can tell in this, as you are currently waiting to cross the main boulevard of this small port.
What's the plan, guys?
I mean, I think we just sneaked onto the ship. Can I see the ship? Is there a clear sight line to the ship?
There is no longer a clear sight to the ship at this point.
Yeah.
You guess it's probably another 150 feet before you even get to the harbor part.
So I like climb up the wall real quick
Sure.
and like try and take a look.
Sure. At this point, before you cross this major boulevard, Jakai, make an acrobatics check or athletics.
Or athletics.
18 is enough to get you up there without knocking anything off. After you get up there, yeah, you see it's about another 150 feet before you hit the bay. What else are you looking for specifically?
Is there the ship's out in the water, right? So we'd have to take like a rowboat or something to get to it, or is it?
Well, no. So the ship is in the water, correct? But there is a patchwork of planks, boards, and otherwise mismatched or misshapen boards that make a make a spider web kind of walkable terrain to get onto the ship.
I get you. Are there people stationed at the front of that walkway or at where the walkway meets the ship?
You don't appear to see any people on the walkways. From here, you can see 4 individuals, each at one of the ballista.
Okay.
That's the best you can see from here.
Does it look like there's any way into the ship from the sides, or would it kind of be you have to go up where you have to go up? Like, are there any like open side pieces in the ship?
What do you mean, Chase?
Like hatchways and stuff? Like on the back of the ship,
You know, like how like cannons like peek out and they have like the little flap that opens
Yeah,
up. I
like
think
the
that's what he
hatch.
means. Like any hatch that's open.
Okay, sure, gotcha. That is much more clarification.
Anywhere to sneak in on the side? Yeah, sorry.
For a minute, I was like, "Is there a door on the side of the ship?" And just like,
Yeah, dude. You ever see the windows on submarines? Just like that.
God, screen door on a submarine. Best
Hell
thing.
yeah, dude.
There don't appear to be any open cannon ports or anything like that. It is actually a fully smooth hull up to the railing on the top deck, and it's hard to see the back of the ship from this vantage point. You don't appear to see anything of that nature. You do see a single door underneath the wheel of the ship on the main deck.
Okay. All right.
I'm about to get on
Yeah,
deck.
I'll come back down.
As you are about to come back down, you see the door open. From this point, it is hard to tell. However, you see a deep purple individual with a hat. From this distance, it is very... it's not a clear image, nor is it a clear indication of what this is. He is wearing a overcoat, trench coat kind of deal, blue with pauldrons that come out to the sides. You can see he has a peg leg, as well as some deep boots on the other side. You watch as he appears to be dragging something. As he gets to one of the sides of the ship, he just tosses it over. You can see it's a body.
Nice. That
He turns
seems
around
like
and starts walking back into the ship.
all right.
None of the 4 individuals on the top of the ship, or manning the ballista, appear to make any sort of recognition to the movement behind them or the tossing of the corpse over the ship, if that makes sense. They don't appear to react at all.
See. All right. Well, go back down and relay all that information. Made me sitting pretty, I think, for most of the walk over there. But it seems like the captain just ate, probably.
Well, we got to hurry because I only got probably like 2 more minutes left on this.
Yeah, sounds good, mate.
I need you guys to verbalize what you're doing, please.
Oh, let's
Go ahead and
selfing on.
yeah, we're gonna boogie.
Just, dance,
Yeah.
just Fortnite dance in the middle of the street. Cool.
Mm.
I think we just had.
Keep on, mate.
Star.
Yeah, just keep going towards the ship.
All right.
Okay.
You guys already made your stealth checks. Continuing along the path that Lucky denoted in his quick map drawing, you guys snake through a handful more alleyways, ultimately coming to a section of an additional roadway, about 20 feet wide. Appears to be barrels on one side, and then it goes into the open water of the Blackrock Bay. You can see a handful of small dock-like structures that appear to be mostly decimated by weather or otherwise destroyed. Some that connect to the patchwork of planks, like I mentioned. From here as well, you see a handful of individuals kind of just gently swaying, walking around this area, shambling almost. Just it's at this point you hear, "What's the matter with you? Come on, put your back into it." On the other side of the bay, about 300 feet away, you hear this voice, this booming voice, as an individual, a half-orc gentleman, tusks coming out, standing probably about 7 foot. He appears to be barking orders at some of the individuals that are shambling. They appear to be holding crates, quite almost the size of them, and they just appear to be shambling with them on it. They don't appear to move any faster or have any response to his words, but the half-orc appears to just be barking orders.
Can we tell if he also has a expressionless face, or
I mean, he does not appear to have any expression in his face.
Okay.
He is very emphatic in his barking of orders.
noted? I think we should continue on, though keep a note for patrols.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to not interact with that guy right now.
As much as I would want to know this crate's probably not a good idea right now.
So I know we're not killing any of the, the shambling people, but we're gonna kill the captain, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Okay, all right. Just making sure.
We're probably gonna kill that guy too, to be honest with you, just after we kill the captain.
The half orc.
Yeah. I mean, it
Okay.
makes sense. It seems
He
like
do
it's
something.
of his own volition.
I don't know. I feel like if I cast Protection from Good and Evil on him, it might he might either be under the captain's thrall, and that might take it away. I don't know.
Well, could I do like an inside check to see if he's here of his own volition, or if he's like,
Make an insight check at disadvantage.
Yeah,
Ah.
because like Alfredo was doing things of his own volition, but it wasn't really him.
21. I mean, best guess, given the information you have, probably not of his own volition. Like, it seems like a very similar situation to Alfredo.
I just really wanted a Narcan. I don't have one yet.
Speaking of which, he's probably fine. Okay.
He's not. He's stuck up. He's up there. I don't think he can go down. And
You hear a
Don't worry
very,
about him shouting.
at the edge of your vision, you hear a, yeah.
Ah, Christ.
I'm kidding.
Fuck no.
Just whispers. Yeah. Careless whisper.
Well, I think if you're gonna do your thing, you might want to pick up the pace a little bit with it. Not to rush you.
yeah, I think we need to do it with this guy. We can maybe do it with one of the people on the ballistas or something else. This guy, I don't know. We just try to sneak past him.
It is about at this point that Pass Without Trace would probably fail. Just be aware of that. You can feel the shadows like sort of dissipating from your clothing or person.
Okay. Dumb idea, but he's gonna do it again. Pass Without Trace is back up again for a little bit longer.
Guess who's back?
Pass Without Trace. It is back.
It's that love friend.
Let us race.
We gotta keep going towards the ship. Try to get that captain.
I will. I'll say, as you guys approach this lattice work of boards in order to get closer to the ship, we'll take a quick break. One, so I can get the map up, and two, so I can go to the bathroom real quick because I need to pee. We'll be back in 5-10 minutes. Sound good? 7:50.
Yeah.
Bet.
Mhm.
Yar. Yeah.
Yo, 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 yo.
Jesus, that scared me a little bit.
You're welcome. I'm so fucking hungry. I've been drinking all day. I've been drinking basically all day. I haven't really eaten, so my body hates me right now. Oh. Joe Litzberger's not working at Del Norte anymore?
You know who?
Landsberger?
Mhm.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, he was probably the best teacher I had there.
Yeah, he's a great teacher.
But there's some
Yeah,
other
Mr.
schmuck
Brown.
teaching APCS and intro, and apparently they have no idea what they're doing.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
One of the first things that my cousins had to do, working in APCS and one of them's in intro, they both have the same thing but different languages. Just, hey, your first thing is to create a quiz, or to create a quiz.
That sounds not super fun.
It's really not.
Quizzes suck.
To create a quiz and then have somebody else take your quiz.
Ew.
This is their first year teaching too, so it's going to be interesting to see how it turns out.
Work with me, pasta. Alright, mostly success. I say 6 of 10.
Come on, let me upload this. Roll 20, please. Please. Please roll 20.
He was just a warlock and roll 20 as his patron.
Please. Please. Please work.
You gotta take a short rest first, bud.
No. Why will you not upload, you piece of shit? Come on.
Hey, Momo. Oh, okay, never mind.
Alright, this is mildly infuriating that it won't upload. Fuck. Hang on, sorry, I'm gonna... I'm sorry, guys. This has never happened before.
Unforgivable.
What? What did you say?
Said you're chilling.
Oh, I thought you said you're our arch enemy now.
Oh, no. I wouldn't say that. No. Couldn't
Yeah, it's
be.
okay. Performance issues, you know, every 1 in 5 DMs.
Alright, hang on. I know it should be the right size. It's the right type of document.
How's everyone's night?
It's going pretty good, mate.
Nice.
I'm hungry.
Same.
I'm
You
hungry.
guys not
I'm
have
sorry.
food?
I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm sad too, bro.
Oh yeah,
I know
Annalise. Tell us more about the brains, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah.
What was it
that
like seeing the control center of a human being?
It was weird. The old man was super nice, but I could tell he had a brain bleed by the way he spoke. I don't know. It was really cool. The surgeons were sitting there talking, and they were like, "Oh yeah, so what are you gonna have for dinner?" And I was like, "Jesus, we're doing this. We're gonna all act like none of us are gonna be phased in this room. That we're all drilling into a hole into the head, and looking at this shit. Like all of us are used to this kind of shit."
Wild.
And then the surgeon like kept looking back at me, and he goes, "Hey, Annalise, when you're doing these burr holes, you're supposed to never look away." And I was like, as he's looking backwards at me. And every time I've dropped things into the sterile field, I just literally like you're supposed to open it and then you hold it like this and you fold it over like the dressing or like the packaging over your hands to protect it. And then I just fucking eat that shit on there. I'm no fucking scared. I'm gonna like fuck up the entirety of the field. Everybody's tools.
Scalpel takes a wrong hop, lands in the intestines.
That fucking shit. Oh, it was a hernia repair. That was the other thing that I saw. It was an umbilical hernia repair, and they went in.
Yikes.
Her belly button. They cut out her belly button, and then they went and fixed the hernia. And I swear to God, when I was watching these PAs and residents stitch this shit back up, I was like, so she doesn't have a belly button anymore. And then the way that they were stitching it, it was like they didn't take off enough skin, so it just looked like they had like stitched like a little hot dog on top of her belly.
Oh my god.
That's kinda funny.
An anesthesiologist was watching with me, and he looks at me and he goes, I don't think they cut enough skin. And then he goes, all they did was create another outie belly button. I looked at him and I went, it's always the outie belly buttons that are problematic. And he goes, you're right. She was like super sick though. It was like a 27-year-old, and she had liver failure, kidney failure. Her skin was yellow. She had really bad jaundice. So.
Yeah, her genetics just straight up sucks.
Dude, yeah, literally. I was like, that's rough.
Have you had any Karens yet?
No, I mean we're in the OR, so they're all fucking asleep by the time they get there.
That's fair.
They like literally come in, say their names, and we're like, okay, we're gonna take care of you. And then you strap them in, and next thing you know, propofol gone. I had an anesthesiologist call the propofol Michael Jackson. He was like, so we're just gonna give you some of this, and then we're gonna give you some of this Michael Jackson. I was like, motherfucker, Jesus, what the? You're going around calling that shit Michael Jackson?
Or Cosby, man.
And this like flamboyantly gay guy comes in. He's like talking to us, making us laugh. He's making real funny comments, like reading us and shit. And then he goes, I'm a more than one stick propofol kind of gal. And we're like, all right, buddy, we totally believe you on that. We go to do it, and he literally took like a syringe and a half of propofol. And we were like, okay.
And 1.5 sticks.
Yeah, 1.5
So
sticks.
1 to 1.
I did my first intubation. That was really cool. I didn't know it was happening. The anesthesiologist just goes, Philip, Annalise is going to do that. Walk away. And I thought I was just holding the oxygen. I thought somebody else was going to come do the intubation. Nope. I did it with the anesthesiologist, so that was cool.
It's pretty neat.
That's
Yeah.
bitchin'.
I like stood there and I was like, oh, it's definitely in the lungs. Because, you know, you can see the vapor from him breathing. I was like, that's sick
Yeah.
as fuck. And I was like, oh, I got to hold this for like dear life.
It's so cool that you get to experience all that. And I don't really have much experience in terms of way of surgeries and things like that. I've cut out, like, we started cutting out lipomas. I know how to do a crike and like stuff like that. But, you know, going up to the brain, going into that's fucking cool.
We were going to do it. There was another craniotomy, like, right when I left. I leave at 11. And there was a case that came in at, like, 10:40. And they were like, yeah, this guy's circling the drain, but they want to do this right now. And I was like, I'm not staying. I will set up the room, but I am not staying. Oh, I also witnessed a med air. So, like, when
shit.
Yeah. You're supposed to put epi in with the lidocaine, like the local anesthetic.
Yeah.
And one of my nurses didn't do that. It wasn't my preceptor. It was one of the other nurses in the room. He forgot to put the epi in, and we looked at him and we were like, dude, you are so lucky that patient didn't fucking bleed excessively.
Mm-hmm.
But he was too busy talking about how he didn't get a Chick-fil-A sandwich when the coupon was available, and all of us were like, dog, you're supposed to mix the fucking meds.
That's pretty important, though. I mean, if you don't get your Chick-fil-A, it kind of throws off your whole day.
I thought you were going to say the fucking epi in the lido.
Oh, no, fuck that. A little bit of silver nitrate will solve that for you at the end.
I want to see something really gnarly. There was a guy that got hit by a car yesterday, and like I went into the trauma room to see what was happening. And you know, it's just a hustle and bustle as usual. And like the guy gained consciousness, and he was like, I don't know where I'm at, what's happening, blah blah blah. And everybody's like, sir, you just need to relax. And it was just really weird, but he must have been okay because we didn't get him, so maybe just like bruising or something.
Have you had anyone wake up during a surgery yet?
No.
It's
No,
terrifying.
the anesthesia teams there are really good.
I'm very sorry, guys. Apparently, Roll20 has changed the way they you upload images, and it is not the same.
Toxic.
Sorry. Had I had time today, work was a lot more intense than I thought it was going to be today, I would have checked this out. It's fully on me. I'm sorry about that, guys.
No, it's no worries.
It's not your
mate.
fault, dude. You didn't
No
know this was
worries.
happening. It's all good.
Yeah.
I think we're all having fun talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, at least there's that.
Easy shit.
Wait till you get a patient that had PCP, right? You guys have to do a
Sorry, what?
take him to the OR from the ICU, right? He's gonna wake up in the middle. It's like you're gonna be fighting the Hulk.
Jesus. We get people that are methed out. Like, they had somebody that was so methed out that she literally got a fucking brain bleed and they had to drain that shit.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's really. Yeah, people.
Good old
Shit, I'm out
Flaggy.
here, bro. Oh yeah,
Yeah, I
let's
was
see it.
gonna say, it's pretty much Flagstaff.
Is that a common thing in Flagstaff to see?
Yeah.
Things, yes, and very cracked out, yes. We, that patient that I mentioned, where he had an oxygen tank in the burn pile, he ended up dying.
Oof, that's rough.
Oh, that's a bummer, man.
And the guy, it's real shocking right now.
Yeah, I wonder how that would have happened.
Dude, I mean, so much of him was gone by the time he got to the hospital. Like,
Oh no, this ain't a human no more. It's just meat. This is just a
I
steak,
mean-
dude.
Real surprising, I know. The guy that had the spinal fusions was in a motorcycle accident. He was hit head on by like a truck or something, press hit, and then he had to fucking be helicoptered out to the US. So yeah. Oh, and then I hated watching that. They're like Clark screws, and it's where they put somebody into like the bed because like it's an ortho bed, and it's like thin and it's metal, and they just plop the bad boy on there, and the anesthesiologist puts them to sleep, and then they fucking drill holes in the head to keep their head stable while
Ugh.
they're
Yeah.
in the bed.
that's
And-
awesome.
My nurse is like, Annalise, these are the Clark screws that I was telling you about. Look, that's what they look like. She goes, you can't touch those though. None of us can touch them except for the anesthesiologist. And I was like, that's great. And meanwhile, like, this guy is sitting there having surgery fucking performed all over, and he's gushing blood out of his nose onto the floor. And I'm like,
Ugh.
I don't like that. I like disassociating from the fact
Dude.
that that's a person.
The guy literally had a crown, but the crown was a bed.
Dude, yeah. It was kind of fucking wild.
Imagine that.
That's
Ah,
fucking
shit, dude.
awesome.
Yeah.
I want to see an open heart surgery because there's a general trauma room, there's a heart room, there's ortho room,
well.
there's gynecology rooms.
So this is the map I'm trying to bring up, guys, if you want to see.
That's a nice map.
Made it myself.
That's a
What? Oh!
Oh, I don't
Damn.
see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm streaming it on Discord.
Ah.
Oh.
Ah.
Oh my gosh, the tabs.
Don't look at him. Don't look at him.
I'm acoustic.
Where's the homework folder at?
Oh.
Where's the
Huh?
Yeah, I
homework
don't
folder
know
at?
how to look at it either.
Watch stream.
Yeah.
Wow.
God.
Trackmania.
What? Oh.
What is going on?
Unfortunately, I don't see this working currently.
Damn.
I blame Roll20. It's
Yeah,
always
Roll20 is it's not great, especially for trying to do it free.
It's
Yeah.
not
Apparently, they
friendly.
really just like their pay-to-play winners, or pay-to-play people. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna try something real quick.
I mean,
Because I.
so I think we have enough time if you want to try and YouTube it real quick.
I'm looking around.
Another thing. Dungeon Bar. I don't know much about it.
Aldi, have you ever encountered a Karen?
A Karen? Like
Yeah.
at work or
Yeah, or just like in general.
probably? I'm trying to think.
Spectator monitor.
Spectator monitor.
I know, actually, when I was working in the library, there's a guy who was located Karen. He was like somewhat yelling at me. I was working as a front desk in the library, and like so I guess he booked a study room, and like he wanted to sort of leave but locked the door, and we're like, sorry, we can't do that. And he's like, what are you talking about? I've done this before. Like, I want to speak to your manager. While she's like right behind me. I'm like,
Oh no.
sure thing. And then he's like, hey, Jeanette. And she's like, yeah, I got you. And then these are, it was weird. He just got like unexpectedly aggressive. I was like, oh shit, okay. Wild.
Damn.
Yeah. I think that's like the only Karen I've ever like physically like talked to.
Physically.
What's the male equivalent of a Karen?
Carl.
A Ken?
Ken.
Karen. I can see a Ken.
Yeah, that's what I've heard
Shut
before.
up, Ken.
Initially, I
was
thought it would be
thinking
Kevin,
Dave.
but nah. Dude, Dave?
Cool. Let me think.
Dave. I guess. So you see a dude and, hey, yo, this is Dave. He wants to speak to the manager, dude.
For
I
me,
was
I think it's
thinking
Scott.
like Republican Dave.
Scott.
Scott kind of fits, actually.
Hot.
Oh.
I'm Scott. I want to speak to the manager.
Okay, so it was uploading just to the wrong place. So I didn't know.
Oh.
Okay.
Go roll 20.
Roll 20 out here with the smoothest of brains.
Dude, literally. Think of how many times it's failed us. I blame them.
Yeah.
I blame just my ineptitude at knowing these things.
Nope, I blame roll 20.
I would like to blame Roll20 as well.
I blame Obama still.
Really?
Oh no, man, he didn't do anything. He's like 2 presidents now behind. He's chill.
Yeah, thanks,
I blame
Obama.
Malik-Rose.
Yeah, but I still use Internet Explorer. So
Oh,
Why?
okay.
What's
Yeah,
wrong
I
with
get-
you?
That makes sense. No, that completely makes sense.
I'd tell you to do push-ups if I could, but I can't. Now for the stream sponsor, Roll20. No, not really.
No.
This is
Stop.
false. Don't.
Stop
this is
that.
very false.
Internet Explorer.
Stop that. for a minute.
Internet Explorer.
Yeah.
Now for the stream sponsor, Microsoft. No, I'm kidding.
Who'd you guys want to be sponsored by?
Red Bull.
Durex.
But Red Bull kind of sponsors everybody, don't they? Or is that Gatorade?
I
Durex.
want to go on cool badass trips for free.
I mean, yeah, Red Bull would be sick.
Red Bull is pretty sick. I guess even if they are kind of sponsor wars, it'd still be cool to say you're sponsored by Red Bull.
No,
Al Merritt.
no.
Oh, perfect. Okay, there we go. Fucking finally. Hang on.
He's sponsored by Jolene.
You just want free suits,
That's a
don't
good
you?
company.
Yeah, I do want free suits. Might have good. I want to be sponsored by a frozen yogurt place too. Love frozen yogurt.
That'd be cool.
That'd be pretty rad.
That'd be absolutely prime. You know, you could hopefully get some free ones.
Right?
Get some frozen. Oh, actually, you know what? I think next time I get frozen yogurt, I'm gonna spike it.
What the fuck?
With what?
Would you not?
Nails.
Oh,
That's a good call.
Spiked frozen
Nails.
yogurt sounds cursed.
I'm intrigued. I want to try this. Like I've done spiked boba. That's a thing.
there's a place, I want to say it's back east where it's like the Tipsy Cow and they make alcoholic ice cream.
That sounds good.
Sounds fun.
That's what I'm hoping would be akin to.
That sounds like Boston.
Still.
Boston.
What do you do with all the other assholes, Maury? I send them away to Boston. They seem to
Hey
thrive
Momo, you
there.
ain't never seen Boston, have you? This dog is so fucking lazy. He'll hog the AC for about 13 minutes and then go lay down in the cool air and then come back and hog the AC when he starts to get warm over there.
It's called efficiency, Ryan. Look it up.
Oh yeah, I forgot. The army took my definition of efficiency away. Oh no. Replace it with deficiency. Yeah.
That's a joke.
As you can proceed, and I'll start by using a gridless version of my map first. Drag it into the page, and once it's been uploaded,
Now, for
we
those
will
of you that have been to
right-click
my
the
house,
image
you know
and
the
define
stairs,
its
how it's like,
dimensions
there's
in the
like,
advanced
most
part of the
staircases,
menu.
you have
Set
the
it
flat
aside
plane and then it
page
goes up. Then you have another flat plane.
Next grid provided by Roll20.
This one is
The
you
fact
have a
that they're
flat
locked
plane
in
and then an
like
empty
this.
space and then a flat plane above that.
Custom map visible.
Yeah, Momo slipped in the stairs and he had like 2 of his paws stuck in the empty spaces, and he just sat there. And I looked at him. He looked so embarrassed. I've never seen a dog look embarrassed before. But I was like, oh crap.
Crap.
We pulled him
That's
out,
rough.
and he's shaking as he walks down the stairs. Like he's all like scared of the stairs now.
Poor guy.
Eh, he's okay. He got over it very quickly. He's up here now.
Okay, so we have the map now, and I'll show it to you guys.
Ooh.
But it's
Oh dear lord.
super scuffed.
What happened to the quality?
I don't know. This is really infuriating. It's so when I upload it, it's going into the journals rather than like the library feature. And it's only like letting me grab it out of the library or out of the journals rather than the library. I don't know why. I've been currently trying to figure that out.
So Liam, I do have a question about the Tech Magic Smelling Salts.
Sure.
They are not a passive buff that you have to actually concentrate on it, right?
What? It
For-
just Ryan. It just casts the spell.
Okay, just wanted to be sure. Wanted to make sure it wasn't like I could have Pass Without Trace and then have that as like a passive buff for a little bit of time.
No,
But-
it's you cast the
That's
spell.
Okay, cool. Just curious.
Yeah, this is just the icing on the on the cake of a pretty meh day. I'm so sorry. guys.
Yo, Elizabeth defeated.
True, nothing can get better than that.
Another R.I.P. Bozo meme.
Is that in reference to the queen?
Yeah,
Ooh, okay.
there are a lot of R.I.P. Bozo memes coming from the Irish.
It should be.
Yeah. Yo, you see that they were celebrating when the queen died.
I think some people, yeah.
Good, dude.
Yeah,
Who gives a shit? She's gone.
she did. I'm only there for the memes.
The memes are pretty fucking funny.
They are.
As bad as that is.
Okay.
I just started looking around and shit, and I don't really know why.
Love that for you.
But now I'm just gonna look around and all the shit.
Oh, I got told. Actually, I probably shouldn't say this on stream. I'll tell you later, Chase.
Okay.
Yeah. As it could be legally incriminating, as they say.
Okay.
Oh,
I kind of figured that much already.
Yeah.
See, Ryan here deals cocaine.
More like very, very strong powdered sugar. It's pill form.
I don't understand why the quality of the map just goes
Pill
down so badly.
I wonder if it's a compression type thing.
I don't know. I mean, this is the first time, obviously, I've made my own map, but
I wonder, how are you saving it? Is it like a PNG or like a...
so I've done 3 different types. I have one as a PNG, one as a JPEG, and one as a PDF.
Okay.
Yeah. Could you upload them all as, like, what's the main format that Roll20 uses.
From what I've seen,
What?
it's PNG because that's what I have all your tokens as.
That makes
But
sense.
I've also, in my one shot, all my things were JPEGs. So
Yeah.
that was a while ago.
Mostly JPEGs are like they
Your
have
so
most
when I try to
condensed.
drag it in, your upload failed. Your file it may be too large. Only files up to 5 megabytes are accepted.
I see.
What? Okay. Perhaps it has to do with the compression. Okay.
Your maps are too high quality, Liam.
I guess so.
Too good.
I'll give it another 10 minutes, and unfortunately, if it doesn't appear like it's getting better, we may have to postpone until next week. We'll start with the fight.
Okay.
We'll fight.
Are we already in combat?
No, I was gonna show you guys the map, and then realistically, you guys have to go across the planks to get to the ship, so hard to stealth on those planks. However, I mean, we might be able to do something. I don't know.
Lucky we got this. Too easy.
Yes, sir.
Well, we could all go underwater.
That's a good point too.
Oh, that's good.
There's sharks down there. I don't know about that, man.
Bro, we have passed that trace and breathe underwater. We should be fine.
I can keep the sharks away.
Yeah, we have a 8-foot lizard, dude. I think he can.
Are you sure you
smack,
don't want to use
I'm
this
on
really
me.
nice map I made, guys? No, I'm kidding. Yeah, you guys can definitely go underwater if you'd like.
And then we bust a hole in the bottom of the ship.
Nice.
Sink everything.
Look,
That does solve our problem.
That
No,
would.
but that doesn't get us off the island.
That's true.
yeah.
We'll just use the construct.
No, we'll just live here now. That's
I
fine.
don't live here. I got things to do. I got
can
people to
repair.
see.
Do you? Do you, Ryan?
He has one person, maybe like 3 people to see.
Bran, look at mate. Look at all this meat just standing around waiting to get cooked.
That's it.
We can live
Interesting
like
way of-
kings here.
I gotta say that's an interesting way of putting it there. Never thought of it like that because I've never considered eating another human being or a humanoid. But hey, I guess this is the first time for everything.
Listen, mate. Meat's meat. All right.
Can't deny that.
Alright.
Wow, Kilby would be livid to hear you say that.
Kilby wouldn't say anything though because it's not
That's fine.
confrontational.
I don't know how Kilby's doing.
Mom's not here right now.
Oh, I miss Mom. Now we have this one. I'm gonna point to
We
it.
have wine on.
Yeah, we have this one.
Why not?
We,
Ophelia is like
we
the
went
aunt
from
that, like,
anxiety mom Kilby to wine aunt Ophelia.
Ophelia
why
is
not?
like that aunt that like wasn't happy when she found out her sibling was pregnant, but she was like, fine, I'll put up with it.
We got Dad. We got Dad Pete. We got the occult brother Dink.
And this is the edgy teenager. I'm in my edgy angsty phase.
Yeah, the pseudo edgy because you still like, yeah, I still see
Yeah.
Dink as like a cinnamon roll, but now it's like a
It's
dark
like
cinnamon
Wisconsin
roll. You know?
eggs.
Exactly. he's just not gonna play My Chemical Romance song. That's all
Yeah,
he's
there you go.
gonna
He needs to go like the hair, you know?
do. Yeah. He always
Crawling
does.
in
Yeah.
my skin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we got
These
Stepdad Lucky
tentacles, they
Bigfoot.
have no feeling. Come on, man.
And Jakai is like that weird uncle that just has a shit ton of pets ready at his disposal at any moment.
Yeah, dude. I basically live in a zoo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to see if I can upload like a regular map. If it's just an issue with mine, then so be it. I'll try and figure it out at some point. But again, I'm so super sorry, guys.
thing, but a
That's
thing.
alright, man.
Super ethereal.
Ain't no
Unprofessional.
thing, but a chicken wing.
Super ethereal.
Momo, my dog, what are you... Brother in Christ, why are you licking my
boy.
leg?
My boy.
Did y'all see that everything but the bagel seasoning cookie at Crumble? That's disgusting.
So what now?
Oh my god, look at the Crumble flavors of the week. One of them is like sesame. It's everything but the bagel seasoning. It's a cookie.
Oh.
It is disgusting.
On a cookie?
Nice.
Yes, it's a cookie, Liam, covered in that seasoning, like in sesame seeds and everything. It is horrendous. It's everything that you think it is.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Okay, so I think it has to do with my files.
So when are we playing Terraria?
What?
Well, if y'all have Minecraft, we could just role play in Minecraft.
Yo, I'm down. Who wants...
Oh, that'd be fun.
fucking awesome. Yo, imagine that. I'm not even kidding. Like, that'd be so cool.
Oh, that'd be pretty great.
Except Liam would have to control literally every NPC. So I wonder how many instances of Minecraft you need running on a computer anytime.
That'd be way too... Oh my god, I can't imagine.
It just changes the skin. It's fine.
Watch, every NPC looks like the fucking Minecraft villager.
I will say Minecraft would be way too hard for me to like not move around the entire time.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
It's fair.
I like if there's a controller in my hand, there's no way I'm not like doing this.
I'd be fucking throwing snowballs at people. Oh, Chase, I'm getting a
Snowball.
lockpicking kit.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, next time I pop over, if I have it by that point in time, you know, play around with it.
Hell yeah, dude. That sounds dope as fuck.
Yes, sir. Get like the practice, like 2 practice locks too. So one of them is clear
Nice.
and one of them is not.
That's pretty bitchin'.
Yes, sir.
Fuck.
Oh, wait, I have an idea.
What's up?
Not having a good time right now.
Maybe it's in here. Hmm.
Burning Man is just Ocean Beach on Wednesdays.
Facts.
Oh, we got a tiny boy. Not as tiny anymore.
Jesus Christ.
Oh. Oh.
One more time for the people in the back, please.
No. They heard
No,
it.
no, I lied. No!
That second time was completely your fault, Ryan.
It
Jesus.
was. I'll do push-ups for it later.
The second time was what?
So what now?
On my harmonica.
¿Qué significa harmonica?
Target is $10 Halloween blankets.
Halloween blankets.
Yeah.
Wow.
Fun little
That's so cool.
I'm gonna get
What about you
Wow,
guys? What do you
dude.
want to be for Halloween?
I definitely
Happy.
want to spend my money on a Halloween blanket.
Yeah.
All right,
Yep.
and it just makes
My
it
old roommate,
difficult to work.
She does an Over the Garden Wall themed D&D one shot every like fall. I don't know if she's doing it this week, or this, not this week, but this year. Neat times.
Oh, that sounds fun.
That's pretty
Yeah.
baller.
I think a Halloween one shot would be fun.
Should I make another?
Another mimic.
Yeah, another like the part 2
Oh
Ophelia,
my
but
God.
in the future, you know.
Ooh.
Ophelia's just existing for every single one shot.
Wait, Liam, does that mean that my one shot was technically canon?
No,
Okay.
absolutely
Good
not.
shot, John.
Okay.
That was such a
Correct.
fast no.
Yeah.
Very
a-
few of the one shots are actually canon.
Is the Melipnos one canon?
No.
Yes.
We'll see. We will see one day.
The one
Yeah.
that was like with the drow, that's technically canon.
Which one? The one with like the where I made Jim Carrey?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay.
So Jim Carrey exists in D&D somewhere.
Unless he's dead.
Did he survive? Did he die?
I mean, you guys fell into the abyss below.
Yeah, but I wasn't able to play for the second one, like for the part 2.
We didn't do a part 2.
I think you guys did. Oh, shit.
Can I get a fucking break here? Maybe? Maybe?
Oh?
Huh?
Maybe we ball?
Worm?
All of this might be a moot point because you guys are just gonna hop in the water?
Oh!
Oh.
Okay.
Oh!
I just had to go through like
Yay.
3 extra steps to get this. It's fucking-
There we go.
Oh my god.
Okay. Let me resize it real quick.
Beautiful.
Uh,
There is a Weird Al Yankovic story trailer movie coming out.
yes.
Yeah, this whole movie coming. Yeah.
I didn't know this.
Biopic. And Daniel Radcliffe is Weird Al.
God.
Yeah, I
And
can totally see it.
Weird Al's in
Yeah.
it, but he also doesn't play himself.
I love it, dude.
It's such a Weird
Oh,
Al
yeah.
move. Love it.
Did he? I'm assuming he directed this.
Oh, most definitely.
Imagine being in a movie where you didn't direct it, but the movie focuses on you, except you don't get to play yourself.
The biggest power move.
Yeah, like, you have somebody else is playing you. You can be in the movie, you just can't be yourself.
That sounds like fun.
The side.
That sounds like
character,
somebody's
teacher.
dad didn't love them enough.
Yeah, it's fair.
Wow, Jesus.
Okay, that'll work. That'll do.
That'll do, donkey. That'll do.
It's not perfect, but we take these.
Very pretty.
Looking beautiful kitten.
Oh, thank you.
Don't worry, Captain. We'll both have this space.
Nope.
Pressurize me, Cap.
Stop that.
Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. What are you giggling at? Stop that.
No giggles. No joy.
Yeah, no fun allowed.
No joy in this game. This of sacred of games.
Oh no.
Super serious. We're all here for a purpose.
We're super ethereal here.
Super thorough.
Okay, so you guys are all up in this corner. The ship is approximately. I just need to do some quick math. Yeah, that'll do. Okay.
I am sorry.
You guys good?
No.
Oh.
Good.
Okay.
Put the Benny in the Jets.
Elton John.
Orbit time.
No.
Maybe I need to make Morbius as a character next.
Stop it. They put Morbius on Netflix.
Dude,
I have to cancel
Love
Netflix.
Did they actually?
Cancel that.
Yeah, they did. Like,
Yeah, they did.
Oh, Christ. Oh,
They put it on Netflix.
oh yeah, I don't have to write about Morbius for 14 weeks now, guys.
We
All's
can
well.
no longer
Oh,
engage
nice.
in Morbius.
You
Yeah.
know your professor.
I did. I was like, look, I can't keep doing this writing about Morbius. Please let me change movies.
All right. So, you guys currently are over here in this corner. As you can see, there is a stretch of water in front of you, but it does have a ballista looking towards it. There's this spiderweb up here and this spiderweb down here. This one looks far more rickety, but it is a little bit closer. Beyond that, it's up to you guys. What would you like to do? Sorry, I know we were out of character for a while.
No.
You can see an individual slowly shambling on the actual, pathway over here. And it looks like there is one over here as well.
Jesus Christ! I'm sorry, I'm almost scared the shit out of me just now.
Here's what I'm thinking, mate. And let me know if it's a little overly complex or whatnot. But I'm thinking that like maybe we just move. Bugger. We just move like this way over here, and then we jump in the water over here, and then we go underneath all this like that, and then we pop up like that.
I'm good with that.
But then this guy, we just need to worry about this guy.
Oh yeah, we can
Should
just
have-
get him when he's not looking, right?
I mean that too, and we still have Pass Without Trace up, so
You do indeed.
yeah, it masks both, shadows and sound. So should help with that.
I will say we will be in semi-initiative. We'll go down the order in terms of dexterity. In terms of dexterity score plus proficiency. So, say who has above a 6? So that's dex plus proficiency.
I'm kidding. That's 8. Yeah, I'm sorry.
So
Yeah.
I said I'm kidding, 'cause
Uh,
like ability score wise.
We got
I
7.
have a 6.
okay. Sorry, what is everyone's dexterity score plus proficiency?
I'm gonna type it in chat.
7. Actually, yes.
Cool.
You are a.
So Bran. So it's gonna be Bran. Then Lucky. Then or Lucky and Dink. You guys decide which goes first.
Up to you.
You can either
You can
roll
go.
off for it or what have you. And then it's Jakai
Yeah, no.
and Pete.
Yeah, you can go. Like you can go.
All right.
Alright.
If you want to roll off. And then finally Ophelia.
Yeah, buddy.
You guys have some good decks.
Thank you. I
But yeah,
Homegrown.
try.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
So,
Homegrown dexterity.
Bran, you are up first in this rough initiative order. What are you going to do?
So, seeing as Brandhau's passed without trace, he's gonna. Can I try and use an action to stay toward the middle of the group? If that makes sense. Like, I guess.
You cannot hold an
Actually, you
action
know
to move.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do instead. I first off don't have power to move either of the characters for Pete.
Oh,
or
yeah, sorry,
Bran.
my bad. Give me 1
It's
second.
okay.
Got too excited that I actually have a map. Sorry.
I literally dog.
Let's give you to Chicago. Okay. All controlled by Ryan. Controlled by Ophelia.
Spectacular.
Dinkathuma. Lucky. and Pete. Okay. So, up first is Bran. What are you doing?
Cool. So Pass Without Trace has a 30-foot radius around Bran. That being the case, P doesn't want Pete to be too far out of it. I'm assuming if anyone leaves this radius and they have to make a new stealth check, well,
Yes.
that's plus 10? Okay, cool. So here's what we're going to do. This in mind, we're going to go...
I'll say for the sake of this, you guys are not immediately there, but like you guys are hiding in like an alley over here or what have you, but you can start from here. Like you're not immediately visible, but once you are out in the open, all bets are off. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, so we're here. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, once you guys are within 30 feet of this piece of cover, you guys should still have Pass Without Trace. Are you cool with that?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. This is where Bran's gonna move. And then he will, I guess... That'll end his turn.
So Pete
kinda act as a
and
conduit,
Lucky are no longer within the sphere of Pass Without a Trace?
Yep.
Or the... Yeah, sphere.
Well, actually, let's see. Are you guys?
Nope, they're 40.
Yeah.
Pete is 40 feet away.
Yeah, you guys are out of the sphere for now.
Okay. I'd like Pete and... Or at the start of each of their turns, they'll make a stealth check.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Nice.
11. Passive perception, yeah. So Lucky, make your movement, please.
You know, what I was thinking was I was going to cast Fog Cloud, and I was going to put it just at the edge. That way we can all jump in the water undetected.
Oh, where specifically? Where are you dropping?
Well, I want to ask first, because I don't want to screw anybody over.
Bran's not gonna move from that spot, so do what you want.
I think I want to put it right at... Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say, do we think they would notice fog cloud as like something's up?
What if we need a distraction somewhere? Or we could use it as a distraction of some sort.
I'm just thinking that these guys aren't smart enough to think that it's anything other than fog, you know? But we can keep a hold on it.
No, I mean that's fair. I don't, you know, anybody else for or against?
Anybody want to...
I'm good. Bran's good to work with whatever. Pete is not here, so he will also be good for whatever in this case. Whatever you want to do, it can work with.
All right. Then I guess I'll use Fog Cloud right from where the center, where the arrow is. This is a 20-foot
Right here?
radius. I want the radius to be like a little bit on. Let me post it real quick.
Like that? How big? How big is Fog Cloud?
It's 20-foot radius, so it's 40-foot
Got it.
diameter.
So
And I want like the edge of it to like be like just over the water.
got it. So
I think technically that should still be within my range of silence too. Or I guess, no, not really. If we jumped in here, it wouldn't be. But if we jumped in here, it would be.
I mean, does it really matter where we jump in at?
Yes, because there's a blight shooting at the water and into the water. So you have to be careful about that. Was the reason I think of going under.
20-foot radius. So approximately here, but it also extends over here as well. So it's a little bit further, but that's the approximate size you can get.
Alright, that looks fine by me. And then I will move over there. I'm gonna use my my bonus and sprint all the way over.
Okay.
I'm gonna like wait in like the fog right at the edge. I'm not gonna jump in quite yet.
So you should have Pass Without Trace again.
So it's that size. That is the size. I will say with the fog with the fog cloud, you manage to just slip by as a ballista bolt shoots by your shoulder as you like duck into the fog cloud.
It's close.
The rest of you watching over here, not necessarily in the actual open, but you watch as this ballista bolt hits into one of the buildings adjacent to you guys. The individual manning the ballista kind of just starts slowly reloading. Alright, up next is going to be Dink. What are you doing?
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna try to run towards the fog. Oh,
Sorry. That's
No,
more
you're good.
accurate to what's happening. What's going on?
gotcha. I don't think I have any other spells that I can do. So I'm just gonna go run right behind Lucky. Stealth will be okay.
You managed to make it over here without much issue. Shoot, sorry. Make a stealth check. Sorry, I forgot.
Oh, you're good, you're good. He's good. Dink is stealthy. Ooh,
6.
he's
Yeah, you make it without issue.
Oh yeah.
Alright. You doing anything else in your turn?
Nah, nothing. Using my action bonus action to
Okay.
dash over there.
Cool. Up next, then, I believe is Jakai.
I mean, I guess I'm gonna try and stealth over, yeah? Yeah, I can make it there. Where's my stealth button?
25. You make it over. No issues.
Nice.
Okay, Pete is up.
Ooh, Pete is going to scroll a little bit. He's going. I can't. There we go. I got it. He's going to. Let's see. He's gonna dash. Over to. Yeah.
Please make a stealth check for Pete. 17. Good enough, we'll say.
Ooh.
Right. Also, Chase, did you move Jakai?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, you're good. I was just want to make
I
sure.
forgot.
Where was Jakai supposed to be? 'Cause I'll go based on that. Moving there,
I can,
actually.
well, I don't know. I can go like
Unless you
there,
wanna be there.
maybe.
So these
I don't
are like
care.
in the way things. That's
Oh.
a tent. This is like a crane. These are crates. So just
Like there. Is that okay?
finally, Ophelia, what are you doing?
I guess she's also just gonna fall asleep and try to make it over.
Roll a stealth check for me, please.
So,
11. All right.
If she's in the radius, she has a +10. So
She did not start in the radius. That's the reason it's just a flat roll. If it was just regular, it would be passive stealth
right.
versus passive perception of the individual. But unfortunately, as she is not, it's an active.
okay.
All right. You watch as it, the individual manning the ballista, the forward ballista, You watch as it shoots out and manages to clip Ophelia in the shoulder as she is running towards over here. Ophelia, I'd like you to roll 3d10 for me, please.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
It's okay. I have a feeling.
18. Yeah. Ophelia takes 18 points of piercing damage as she is clipped in the shoulder before managing to get into the fog cloud. So, top of the round. It's at this point that... Actually, no, you guys don't notice anything as you are currently in a fog cloud.
Okay. I don't know where Ophelia is, so I'm not going to message her. And I can't go around you guys. That's
All
gonna
of
be
you,
annoying.
all of you do. I mean, there's space on the other side of Ophelia.
Oh, sorry.
However, there is. Most of you are in the fog cloud, as well as you have Pass Without a Trace up and ready. You have Pass Without a Trace up. So, just be aware of that.
Okay. Bran is going to move through here. I think that's 10 feet. 15, 20. He's going to peek real quickly out the side of the fog cloud. What does he see?
The individual over here, the one. God damn it! Come on. Over here. I'm having issues tonight, guys. So,
Okay.
over here appears to be looking at the fog cloud and kind of like head cocked. The second you poke your head out, you see a glint of recognition and or alert in that individual's eyes.
Shit. It's 20. Don't have to give us 20 speed. Have right hand time. Fuck. Okay. Let's see. Are we just going in the water, guys?
Honestly, I
think
wanted
so.
to try to use Mage Hand and try to like pull him off balance and make him fall in the water, and then we can just run along the bridge. But we can go underwater if you guys still want.
Okay, here's what Bran's gonna do. He is going to act as a sort of, what do you call it? Half as yeah. He's gonna try to keep you guys stealth as you guys cross the bridge if you can. So he's going to go 5, 10. He's gonna hop in the water. I guess kind of lower himself in.
So, for context, the platforms are fully exposed. You are
Okay.
Yeah. There is. You will have disadvantage on stealth, if that, if not more. You know what I mean?
Yeah. There's a plus 10,
Going
so that should help
above
with that.
on
But
those, if you are attempting to stealth over the boards, especially after this guy has now seen an individual over here.
okay.
So what are you doing, Brad?
Fuck. Okay, we're gonna go. We got that's 20 feet used. 5, 10. Yeah, we're gonna lower ourselves in the water and go under the dock.
Okay.
And then we have, what is it? That's 15. I still have 10 feet left, so we're gonna go 1, 2, and then we will stay there for now.
Okay. You are now in 3/4 cover underneath the docks, looking at currently no vision though. So you are
That's fine.
currently missed, actually. Heavily obscured. Got it. Yep. All right. Next, it's gonna be Lucky. What are you doing?
I guess I'll go under the dock. So I'm gonna turn off my ring of water walking.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna slip underneath the dock, and then I'm gonna try to go as far as I can, which
Okay.
is
Also, what are your guys' swim speeds?
30
That is
feet.
half of
40.
a movement, right?
Yes. Half movement unless otherwise denoted.
15.
22.5, baby.
So 22.
30 feet.
Or
22,
25 for Bran. Jakai is 30. Dink is 30. Ophelia?
40. Mine's 40.
40, sorry.
Yeah, there you
15.
go.
15. Lucky, what's your swim speed?
15.
Okay.
Can I sprint speed? Oh, sorry, can I sprint swim? Like for my bonus?
You can dash,
Okay.
so you can get a full 30 if you'd like. Reason I say that, you don't have to turn off the water walking ring if you are so inclined. That's what I mean.
You could just still hide under the dock. You just kind of crawl.
Oh, I was, yeah, I'll do that instead, actually. I was under the impression it was at water level, but,
I mean,
I didn't.
it's about 4 or so feet below.
Okay, yeah, no, then I'll keep my ring of water walking on. I'll just walk underneath it.
Sure. Sounds good.
Or crawl.
You are still in the fog cloud as well, but you don't appear to see much in the way of, like, beyond the actual pylons of the wood in front of you.
Mhm.
And as well as you kind of like run into Bran a little bit. You like accidentally kick his head a little bit.
Take it.
All right, Dink, what are you doing?
I guess first I'm gonna go up and cast Cure Wounds. Gonna feel the
Alright.
second level. Yeah, second level.
Thank you.
Squish, squish.
CG.
Yeah, it's really bad. Wizards.
Yeah, 58. That's good. That plus 3, so 15.
Oh my god, thank you.
Nice.
Nice, mate.
Impressive.
5, then just 10, 15, 20.
You're poking your head out as well.
I'm gonna try to just dive into the water, like straight from the mud clouds or from the fog clouds.
Make
That
a
water.
stealth check for me, please.
You have the best hand, baby.
Plus 10.
Plus 10. Sick.
30. You're good.
Nice. Okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
So at that point, you're in half cover, as you were still,
Half cover.
but you are now exposed. You're out of the fog cloud.
Okay. Can I sort of dive deeper in the water? Like,
Sure. It's about 10 feet deep.
50 deep? Okay. Just debating if I should distract this guy or not. I think I might. I'm gonna use one of my tentacles. Just sort of have it appear right over here and just sort of like, not have it attack, but just sort of like move in front of it.
Like the car, like the used car.
Yeah,
Big
exactly. Like the,
wacky waving little on-flowing tube man.
exactly.
Jesus.
What, Chase? You don't like wacky waving little on-flowing tube man?
I want to see you say that.
Wacky
2
waving
hours.
on-flowing tube man. Wacky waving on-flowing. I don't know.
I think I still have the costume for that.
Yeah, right.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah.
Ale, just a note on the map where that is.
Got you. Yeah, within 60 feet. Okay. I'm gonna just.
I can glance.
Oh, here. Oh, actually, I could just. I'll make a little square. Yeah. Can't see it.
Like
Bam. Oh, there we go.
10.
This little guy.
There we go.
Thanks.
That, I will say, gets the attention of this guy. And I'll give you guys a little bit more insight as to what's going on. Currently, you have failed 2 stealth checks. A third will initiate combat.
Okay.
So, that is your, for transparency, what's happening. I have not run this as well as I would have liked. I was a little bit frustrated after the whole map making debacle, but I appreciate you guys being patient with me, and I'm trying to do the best I can.
Of course, mate.
You're doing great.
All right. So after Dink, Jakai, you're up.
to turn to Ophelia and I'm going to give her a healing potion that I have. Is that an action to give somebody something? Or is
No.
that a free action?
I'll allow it since it's not technically in combat right now. You can just give it to her.
Okay. I'm just going to give this to him. It seems like you need this, mate. And then I guess I'm going to go dive into the water also. Yeah. And then I don't know. I'll just swim underwater all the way over here, I guess.
Also, now that you do bring up healing potions, I don't know if I ever told you guys the variant homebrew rule I use for healing potions.
Okay.
So rules
I
is
don't
written.
think you have either.
Rules is written. You can consume a potion as an action and you roll a dice. For me though, you can do it as an action or bonus action. As an action, you get full healing. So the max amount of healing you would consume, but it takes your action. As a bonus action, you can roll the dice to see how much you get.
Oh, I like that.
Gives you more options.
Fun.
That's
Hell yeah.
fun.
Mhm.
I don't think I would have given that up. That's a fun little gamble.
So just because I know healing potions are in play, I wanted to let you guys know. Okay. So you dive in the water. Where?
Can I, because we're in the smoke cloud, can I, oh, let me pull out this, go this way, and then dive in this way, and then go underwater over here,
Sure.
hidden in the fog, and then,
And
oh,
then
I guess I
you're-
don't want to make it that far.
And then you're swimming beneath the pylons.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, that works.
fantastic.
I'll say make a stealth check as you enter the water, mostly because of the noise. You still have the advantage, or not
fair.
advantage, but you still have the... No, I'll say you have advantage plus the bonus from
Pass without trace.
Pass Without Trace, that's
Yep.
the word. So yeah,
33.
33, you're good. Man, Olympic diver style.
He's still good, by the way. Yeah, he's still within my range.
Not at
No
the boat
way.
where he was, but he currently
Oh, I'm
is
saying
right
we're
there.
right here.
Well,
He's currently within 30
I
feet.
put it too far. I actually put it at 65 instead of 60.
No worries.
Oh. Well, yeah, this is within range of me, so...
All right.
I blend in with the water.
Okay. Up next is going to be Pete.
Pete is going to turn to Ophelia, and he's going to tap her on the shoulder and be, you got to, oh, fuck, I just lost his voice. Damn it.
You got this.
He just taps her on the shoulder and gives her bardic inspiration with, like, a smile and a nod.
You remind me of Maylin.
And then he is going to go here and then lower himself in the water right there.
Still within the fog cloud. Got it.
Yep.
Easy enough. As long as he's lowering himself in, not diving in, he's fine.
Yeah.
All right, Ophelia, what are you doing?
I'm going to cast invisibility just because I would like to hopefully not fail in this last one.
Hey.
It sucked.
You are
And
now
then
invisible.
I'm going to quietly sneak under.
Now, interesting question. Are you now a voidless space in the water, or?
I don't know. How does that work?
I mean, you still have mass.
Yeah.
You still occupy a physical space. It's just light passes through it, but there's still this empty space of water where it should be.
If there's water
Just dive.
moving, though, you wouldn't necessarily see it. Though.
Oh, are
To
you
be honest,
underwater or what's
if
up?
you're invisible, why are you going underwater? Just walk on the thing.
Well, because if I'm hit in like
Because I'm still... No, I'll let you do anything.
You do you.
I
believe
would
you.
rather just.
I was
stay-
more I was more positing that as a funny thing if that is the case, but you're fine. I like to think
Yes.
of funny things as the combat continues, or as the rounds continue. But Ophelia is down below, invisible. Most of you guys unaware that Ophelia's still there. Top of the round, Bran. What are you doing?
He is going to shadow step over here because we are still able to do so.
Underneath
And that
the,
would put us.
underneath currently?
Yeah.
Yep.
And that will, how far is he from Takai there? That's about there. He can make that. Takai gets only 15 feet to climb. Alright, cool. Yeah. And he will leave it at that. He will stay hidden under the pylon.
Alright. Then it's gonna be Lucky. What are you doing?
So because I'm above the water now, I'm with the water walking, I'm assuming I get full movement, right?
Yep.
So I'll run all the way to where the Kai is under the water, and I'll just like wait right by this big, what's it called?
Pylon.
Yeah.
Alright. I'd like you to make a stealth check as well for me.
We got that. Thanks, though.
34, you're good.
Wait.
Alright. Dink, you're up.
Heck yeah. I'm gonna just go. Oh, 40 feet. I can just reach it there. Heck yeah. Yeah, I'll go all the way. Sneak underneath to go over here.
Alright. With you under the water, you're fine. You make it to there. You make it to that point without any issue. No need for stealth.
Can I try to climb up and sort of like get on the wood
Sure.
and just like try to hug
Uh,
the ship?
So it was 40 feet to get here. It would take.
Yeah.
It would take a dash to get on the deck, but it's up to you.
Yeah, I'll take a dash to get on the deck.
Make an acrobatics check for me, please.
Ooh, Dink is great with acrobatics. Got it, y'all. Acrobatics?
12?
12.
I'll say you manage to grab onto the railing, but you do not make it fully up.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay, that's fine.
However, you are now out of the water and fully visible.
Oh,
I'd like you to make a stealth check at disadvantage. Minus
Still have
5.
it. Okay.
oh shit, okay.
So you still technically have +5.
Oh, Jesus.
I believe
We'll
that is
see.
out of range.
No, it's within 30 feet. He's good.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Okay. So just disadvantage or
Disadvantage minus 5. So the total
Okay.
is +5.
+5? Okay. Okay, +5.
17.
17.
You just managed to scrape by.
Wow.
Really putting it in there.
Yeah.
Putting it in there, Dink. All right.
So risky.
Up next is going to be Pete. What is Pete doing?
He's swimming. He going boom, boom. Under the dock. He going over here. And I guess stopping right there. And that will end his turn.
All right. Ophelia, what are you doing?
Since she's invisible, she's just gonna come across. Just yeah, she's gonna dash and. Yeah.
You managed to get there without any issue as you were invisible and semi-submerged in the water. Top of the round. Brain, what are you doing?
Bran is going to shadow step underwater to here. Right there next to Dink.
What are
So
you
I guess
shadow
he's
stepping to?
Under the pylon. So there's a shadow right here. He's trying to go there.
Sure, that works.
Yeah. And then, let's see, we will leave it at that. Keep concentration on the Pass the Trace.
All right. Next next is gonna be Lucky. What are you doing?
Nah, fuck. You know, I think I'm gonna cast invisibility because I don't want to get caught. So I'm gonna cast invisibility.
Make a stealth check. Invisibility does not have. It does have verbal components. So please make a stealth check as you
Sure.
are casting this spell. Still, you have the bonus of pass without trace.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, more specifically, because you are in such close proximity to every NPC and every like possible foe.
Yeah.
It is at this point that you would be in danger casting a spell.
Gotcha.
So with a 30, you're fine. You are now invisible.
Sweet. I'm gonna climb up. And let's see how far I can go.
Make an acrobatics check for me, please.
Sure.
9.
Fantastic.
I'll say you jump up to get onto the deck. You get about halfway up. Unfortunately, you don't manage to gauge the jump properly. Just like standing on the water, it's a little bit difficult to get a good jump, even with your ring of water walking. It's like small wake and it's a little awkward. You manage to make it halfway, and you have a dagger. You manage to stick it in. You still have a climb speed. It's just half your movement speed.
Okay.
So you could still theoretically get onto the deck, but it would take the rest of your movement.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that then. And I'll just head right here.
Next is gonna be Dink. You are currently hanging over the ledge. What are you doing?
So how much does this get on top of the deck? How much movement is it?
I'll say for you, 5 feet.
5 feet. Okay. Noise. If I'm hanging over, can I peek over to see how like these other people on the boat are looking?
Sure. Make a perception check for me, please.
Let's see. Oh, clicked it. It's just loading. It's popping in. 20 seconds. Oh, there we go. Oh, damn. Disregard the second one.
Perception 14. They appear to be in a similar state to the others, although you can see a lot less of a... You can see their eyes are still, like, alive, and they appear to be at watch, if that makes sense.
At watch. Okay.
There's not much happening upstairs, but they do appear to be, like, vigilant, if that makes sense.
Okay. With this guy, the teleport, I think I can disposition.
What are you doing, Dink?
Good question. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm gonna cast Mage Hand. Yeah, I'll cast.
You can always
Mage
hold an
Hand.
action too.
Oh, I can. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Look at us. Look at us.
Look at this. I'm gonna get on the deck. Go near here.
You're getting on the
And
deck.
I'm getting on the deck. Yeah.
All right.
Right. And I will prepare an action. I will prepare protection from getting evil in case this guy turns and notices me or notices anyone.
So you are preparing if he turns around and sees you. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. I will say as you do, emerge onto the deck, you are very visible. I will say it is no longer possible for you to stealth. At
Okay.
that point, you are physically on the deck in front of them. There's nothing. This isn't Skyrim. You are.
I got you. Okay.
So I will allow you to change it. However, I'll allow you to change it given that.
Okay.
If you
In that case, can I just shimmy along the side of the deck?
make an athletics check to hold on.
Okay.
To hold on to the railings.
Yeah. Oh wait, everything has to be up there. Didn't realize how unprepared I was.
8. Athletics.
Athletics. Oh, my bad.
You're good.
Oh, that's worse.
14.
Oh, well, dang.
You managed to crawl over. At one point, using an invisible Lucky that you can't see, inadvertently as a stepping stool. Just you look down, you don't see what you hit, but you're like, what the fuck? You just see a little bit of a dagger incision into the wood.
I see.
But beyond that, yeah, you managed to get over here inadvertently with the help of Lucky.
Nice. Awesome.
Got you.
Thank you. Then I'll try to shimmy across.
Okay. I will say this counts as climb speed, so
Okay.
you will have half of it. Your usual.
Alright, then I think this is as far as I can go.
Right below one of the thralls.
Yeah. Then I'll pass.
All
Or
right.
not pass, but yeah.
All
I'll get
right.
my turn.
Up next is gonna be Jakai. What are you doing?
All right.
This is where it gets interesting, guys. How are you gonna get on the boat?
I have an idea, but
That would be a good question.
I do too.
I'll use do what you got.
Can I swim over here and try to climb up the boat and hold on to the side of it, much like Dink is?
Sure. Do you have a climb speed?
I do not.
All right, then it. Once you get there, it will be half your usual movement to get up there.
Okay. So 15 to get there. How high to reach the top?
It'll take half your movement to get up there.
Oh, okay.
So
So I can reach the lip and that's it.
yeah, it'll take you have a climbing speed of 15, correct?
Yes.
So yeah, you would have to get up there.
It would take all 15 to get to the top.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that's how it works. Yeah, we'll say that's how it works. Fuck it.
Sounds good.
Fuck it, we ball.
Yeah, I will, let me give my little fucking do. Bam. I'll be, right on the lip as well.
Alright. Alright. You doing anything else? That's it.
Could I, I guess I'll use my action to move. And I'll just shimmy on over here in front of this guy.
Alright, cool.
Right there, I guess. I want to be ready to Assassin's Creed him, you know?
Sure. Love it. Up next is going to be Pete. What is Pete doing? Still under the
Pete
pylon.
is going to swim over to here. That's going to be his 30 feet, and that will end his turn.
Alright. Next is going to be Ophelia. Invisible Ophelia.
Invisible. She is going to try to climb up on this platform.
All right. That's 5 feet of climbing. So that'll take 10 feet of movement total.
Works for me. I guess you can really only go one more step. With Bran. Or is Bran underwater?
All of
He's under the pylon.
Everyone here is currently under the makeshift bridge.
I'll just move right above where I can see Bran.
Okay.
That's possible.
Sounds good. Okay. So top of the round. Everyone in the it currently hears over here a familiar voice, one that you heard at the start of, or prior to trying to infiltrate. You hear a similar. You hear, "Yeah, put your back into it."
Ah, Christ, not him.
It's not Alfredo. It appears to be the orcish individual. He doesn't appear to have any. Shut up. None of that. None of that. I will not.
It's more like pesto.
I will not be clowned on by the names of my
Pesto.
Fettuccine.
No.
Fettuccine and Alfredo.
Yar.
He appears and just. It sounds like he's saying the same like few things back like again, just repeatedly. Put your back into it, you sorry sack of shit. Yar. Very generic. Piratey phrases, if that makes sense. If you weren't aware before, you're probably aware now. It doesn't appear like these are his own phrases. And he appears to be in some sort of trance. This guy.
Thank you.
All right. That's the top of the round. All right. Up next is going to be Bran. What are you doing?
So first off, I was looking over past that trace, and we both kind of fucked up. It turns out it's actually an hour, not 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Cool. So can I have the keep points back, please? Fuck. Okay, we're here now.
It's on you to keep track of your spells.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I'll give you that.
You're the one who said 10 minutes. So.
I did say 10 minutes. I was getting mixed up with darkness, but that's fair enough. Is this sail down or is it rolled up?
It's rolled up. The ship is currently like technically docked, or the anchor is down.
Okay.
Yeah, would not be down.
So in theory, there is no shadow being cast from the back of this sail.
No. Also, you are
Okay.
currently in the water. You would not be able to see it.
Okay, fair enough. Let's see, what can we do then? I guess Bran is just going to. That's Pete. Where the fuck is Bran? Oh, Ophelia's on top of Bran. Ew.
Sorry
We're
about
gonna
that.
go.
I'm gonna move.
Would this destroy myself if I moved over here, like kind of toward the ship but not on it?
What?
If he's like hugging the side of the ship, not necessarily on it, but just hugging the side of it, still underwater, or still in the water.
Yeah? What about it?
Would I be seen by this one?
No idea.
Okay, fair enough. This one is still facing this way.
Yeah.
It
It's
looks
kind of just
yes.
like lightly stabbing into the the tentacles every round.
Okay. Here is what we will do. We will go next to. Again, I'm not on the ship. I'm not even on the side. I'm just kind of in the water still. I don't know who this is because I can't see the
Lucky.
thing very well. That's Lucky. Okay, yeah, we're kind of next to there.
Lucky is currently like beneath the platform.
I thought I was on the deck.
You were just beneath the deck. Remember, you tried to do an acrobatics, and you unfortunately it rolled low, so you made it halfway. You still have to climb up the rest of the way and then get over the deck.
Okay.
I believe that's what happened. Yeah, you're up next. So.
All right.
And that will end the turn.
All right.
All right. Lucky, now it's your turn.
Well, I'm gonna use. How much movement would it take to get to the top?
So it would take. You're about halfway up. It's a 10-foot, so it'll take 5 feet to climb, which would be 10 feet of movement for you.
All right, so I'll do that.
Unless
And
you
I'll
have
have
20
20
feet. I don't think you do.
I do not. So I'll do that, and I'll have 20 feet. Is there any way for me to ascertain what? I'm assuming it would be like right. Oh,
Door is over
like
here.
here. Yeah. Okay. I think I can make that if I sprint. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to sprint over to the door.
Sure.
Dash over.
You just
And
managed
then
to get to the door with your full movement. And that was a dash as well, correct?
Correct. Yeah. So
So
that'll
you
be
still
my
have an
turn.
action if you'd like.
Nah, I can't do anything with invisibility up.
Sure. Alright. So invisible next to the door. Alright, Dink, what are you doing?
I think I'm gonna prepare an action. If I see Jakai going over to throw this guy that he's next to over the boat, I'm gonna do the same.
Alright,
That's the person I am.
love the idea. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Up next is Jakai. What are you doing?
We can't hear you if you're talking, man.
I thought you were just thinking for a
I
second.
didn't realize.
Yeah.
I didn't realize I was
Deep in
muted. I
thought.
apologize. Is everybody set up where they want to be, or do we want another round of setup?
I can work with whatever we've got so far.
Okay.
I've just been
Liam,
trying to keep us, stealth until we're ready to go.
I have a question about how surprise rounds work.
There is no surprise round. Surprise is a condition at this point.
Okay. I got you.
And as it stands, these guys would not be surprised, more in that you can do something in an attempt to do something to them. They are not
That's
technically
fair.
surprised,
That's fair.
as
Um,
there have been shenanigans going on, so they're at least aware that something's off, but you're not sure. They're not sure what, given their
Well,
lessened
I
mental
guess I'll-
capacity.
take this guy and just throw him over the boat.
All right, make a contested strength check for me.
Test the strength check. Please, Daddy. Nice.
All right. That one. That guy goes
Nice.
sailing into the water. Dink,
Cool.
your held action activates.
Yep.
And
Well, let's see.
I need you to make a contested strength check as well.
Got -1 strength. 11.
God damn, boy!
A 9.
Let's go,
Dink, you
Dink.
managed to like
Hell yeah, dude.
judo throw him, toss him in the water. All right. So that's gonna be Pete next.
Where the fuck is Pete? He is going to. I guess that's where he's going to climb on the pylon. That's 5 feet of movement, right?
No, 10 feet.
10 feet. Okay.
So
Let me pull up this
to
thing.
get up on the deck, he would have to use 15 feet of climb speed. Sorry, it's 10 feet above him, so that would be 20 feet of movement.
Okay, cool. That'll be stupid to put him out in the open like that. So what he is going to do is this. He is about to. He can't see here. That's gonna be crazy. Imagine that though.
Oh wait, I didn't get to finish my turn.
Oh,
Sorry. I thought that was the rest of your turn.
Uh,
That's my bad. What are you doing, Chase?
I'd just like to climb up onto the ship.
Oh, I assumed you did when you grabbed him and pulled him over. So I assumed you're already in the ship.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'd like to be on the ship. And if yeah, I'd like to be on the ship. Thank you. Sorry.
No worries. Sorry, back to Pete. What is Pete doing?
Pete is. He should be helping you out. We have another. We should be good. Okay, Pete's going to spend his movement to get up here. He is going to. Yeah, he's going to be on top of the ship, or on the deck, and that will be his movement.
So that
as
10 feet to get to the side of the boat and 20 feet to get up. So he is
Yeah,
just on the edge.
Okay, he's almost there. He. Can I take an action to dodge there? I guess I prefer to dodge there, or is that not a good spot to do it? I'm asking you as a DM because it's like, is it possible if you're hanging from somewhere or climbing?
Well, he's technically on the ship. He's just that's as far as he can get.
Okay, yeah, that's perfect then. Yeah, he's going to prepare an action that is to dodge,
Okay.
and then that will end his turn.
Sorry. Finally, Ophelia, what are you doing?
I'm just going to walk this way and here.
Annalise, could you speak up a bit?
Oh, I'm just gonna move, and I think that's gonna be my turn.
Okay. No actions.
You can hold an action.
I don't know what's gonna happen next.
No worries. The end of Ophelia's turn. It's going to be the start of the round. You see the two other individuals turn around and make eye contact with, or see that Dink, Drakai, and Pete are all on the deck. And you see one of them pulls out a small whistle. A shrill whistle blasts into the air. You see Yar guy over here. What? And he starts running full speed. This guy also does as well. This guy's going to swim over to the deck. This guy's going to swim over to the deck and make it 5 feet up. This guy is going to turn around and start coming at over here. This guy's going to go over after Dink, and this guy's going to go after Drakai. Probably should have just had you guys do initiative. That was my bad. Oh well.
Are we gonna have time for full combat? You can follow it.
You'll see in a second. These guys are 2 attacks, a 3 at or a 6 at Drakai, and a 22 at Dink.
That will hit.
Okay, you take 1d8.
Wow.
You take 4 points of piercing damage.
Wow. Okay.
And that's going to be those guys' turn. Up next is going to be Bran. You're up.
Cool. Let's see, how is this guy doing? Okay, well, here's what we're going to do. We are going to... This guy's here. What's the support looking like on this pylon? Is it just kind of floating with barrels or something under it, or what's up?
Sure.
Okay, well,
I mean,
that's...
generally a pylon is a piece of wood that...
Yeah, but I wasn't sure if it was like the barrels and then something further underneath, or not, so...
Oh, it's just a platform with, like, stuff underneath. With, like, 4 pylons into the water below.
Does it look fragile?
Define fragile. What would you like to do?
If I were to strike this hard enough, would it break?
Theoretically?
Okay. Tempting,
I mean,
and everybody's on board.
You can try anything, Ryan. I'm not gonna say if it'll pass or fail, offhand. It's up to you.
The reason I'm asking is I want to know what, like, I'm trying to figure out what, how these pylons are floating. One, I guess that kind of makes sense. But number two, if these pieces of wood are attached to anything underneath, or if they're just kind of just there.
They are nailed to the pylons over here, or to the platform over here.
Okay. Neat. So Bran is going to, knowing that everybody's up there, he's going to move here. He is going to break this pylon. Or he's going to break the piece of wood here.
It's currently 5 feet above you.
What? Fucking Christ. Wait a minute. We still have... Yeah, we'll climb it. Fuck it. We'll get on top.
Okay. So
and then
you get over here.
We'll get on top of this.
So it's gonna be.
We'll get on the deck.
Do you have a climb speed?
No. Aside from just.
So it's 20 feet of movement to get up there.
Okay, cool. So that's 25 in total. We still have 20 left. Cool. We're breaking this as an action.
Roll and attack.
Please. It's being slow. Hold on.
23.
Nice.
9 points of bludgeoning.
Cool. Let's break.
Let me look. Okay. You did 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yes.
Unfortunately, it does not break.
Cool.
It looks
that's
quite
good.
rickety, though, right now.
That's good because we have an extra attack and we're gonna hit it again.
All right. 23 does hit, and 10 points of bludgeoning does break it. On this
Nice.
side. I don't have the capacity to remove it in the map, but it is now in the water.
Nice. So that route's blocked off. This guy, is he in the water already, or is he just chilling?
This guy?
No, this dude right here.
Schmuck.
He's on the deck, Ryan. What do you mean?
Yeah.
He's okay, no, I thought he was the one that
No,
He came from right
off.
here.
Yeah, okay, I see now. Okay,
I mean, the other dude's in the water. Sorry.
you good.
Confused.
I guess that how's Shikai doing? We're gonna go. We have 20 feet
Damn.
left. Can we make that? We can. We're going over here, and we're gonna flank this dude. That's gonna grant us advantage on attack. So we're going to use a. Yeah, we're gonna use a bonus action for an extra attack, or for one last attack, martial arts attack. Kabam!
Offhanded attack, correct?
Yes.
24 hits.
Cool. It's just a quick little liver shot.
Yep. 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yep.
He goes limp.
Is he dead?
You don't know?
Cool, because I was trying to specify. I'm doing it non-lethally. I'm not trying to kill the dude. I'm just hitting him like
he
really,
looks
really hard.
unconscious. Also, if you're going to say non-lethally, say that before the strike.
Okay, I did not know this. I thought it was... Okay, cool. Well, fair enough.
Well, I don't know if you're shooting for non-lethal before. That's all I'm saying. Right?
I will specify next time, non-lethal.
But yeah.
Though this time I was attempting to, but I don't know if it works. We'll find out later.
He's
So, yeah,
unconscious in front of you. It doesn't appear that he is moving.
Damn it. Okay, we'll work with it. We're fine. We're here now. We're here now.
Is he
Fuck.
breathing?
God damn it.
He looks alive, but like he's unconscious. We'll say.
He's doing his saving throws.
All right.
All right, yeah. Fair enough. So that will end Brent's turn.
All right. Up next is Lucky.
I'm gonna. I think I think I want to go inside and see if I can find the captain. Because we're gonna try to keep all these guys alive and just kill the captain, right?
Yeah.
So I guess I'll open up the door and start looking.
Lucky, please make a wisdom saving throw for me.
God damn it.
Oh,
17.
I'll take it.
No worries. You grab the door and you open it. Inside, you do not see the inner workings of a ship. However, you see a hallway that appears to extend deeper into the ship than should be like physically possible. You've had experiences with extra dimensional spaces before, and this appears to have some sort of it appears to be in a similar vein. You can tell the hallway goes much further than the ship would physically allow.
Should I bother asking for like a rough estimate, or would I have no clue?
It goes on beyond your range of vision.
Oh, for real? Oh,
Yeah.
sheesh.
Much
Target,
further.
dude. Hell yeah.
So it's a hallway. Are there like doors on either side, or like is it just?
There appear to be lanterns on either side, like sconces.
Uh-huh.
About 30 or so feet ahead of you, there are 2 doors on either side.
I guess I'll use my movement 30 feet, and I guess I'll check the door on the right.
Okay. Opening the door on the right, you see a... 1 second, actually. You see roughly 5 chests and 5 crates. The crates are
Much as
stacked high, and the chests are neatly ordered in on the one side.
I'm so gonna come back to this room, but I'm gonna close the door. How much can I do in this turn? Like, can I turn around and open the other door too? Because there are
You moved
opposites.
30 feet, so you can't get to the other side. Or it's about a 10-foot wide hallway. You can technically get to the other side, but it might... I mean, you'd have to dash.
I'll dash, and I'll just open up the other one.
Okay.
See what's inside.
In the other side, it appears to be a galleon mess hall. Again, much larger than theoretically should be able to. It looks like the mess hall and galley of a ship like the size of a galleon, if you're familiar. Largest ship there is. There is a full kitchen. As far as you can tell from a glance, it looks to be stocked. You can see a number of, in this room, a number of paintings on the wall. They each appear to be islands of varying degrees, like different islands. Each beautifully painted and each framed in a very rather ornate looking frame.
And there's no people in either one of these rooms?
There doesn't appear to be, no.
Alright, then that'll be my turn.
All right, Dink, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do some non-lethal damage on the guy in front of me.
24 hits.
24 to hit.
12 does it.
Heck yeah. Okay.
These
so
guys are
now-
pushovers.
Yeah. My movement speed is increased by 10 feet. So I'm just run to the door. I'm just like, oh, let's go!
Dink, I'd like you to make a wisdom save as well.
Shine.
Let's go.
Oh,
Natural
that's
20.
me.
You are fine.
Whew. Okay. Let's see it.
You make it into the past the threshold of the door, and you are now in the hallway. You do notice as you are entering this hallway, it is a slightly arched hallway.
Ooh.
It has the feeling of a ship. However, it is distinctly cold and devoid of like any sort of warmth, if that makes sense.
Interesting.
All right.
Cool.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right, Jakai, what are you doing?
Can this guy right here reach me?
Nope. He's currently still in the water.
Oh, yeah, I'm just gonna fucking, give it a rippy dippy.
This guy's unconscious in front of you. This guy's unconscious.
Fantastic. You. Next new movement.
I'll say is if everyone is going to the door, I'll say we can do that. As there's no more combatants on the deck of the ship, you guys can get there within a round. I would like everyone who has not passed the door yet to make a wisdom save for me, though, if you are passing through it. Okay. Jakai.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh Christ.
Brand. Okay.
That's Pete. That's Brand.
Ryan.
Pete, no.
No. Look at Pete's stats, right? 1 is wisdom. He has a 1 in wisdom. Brand has a 2 in wisdom.
Okay. I believe you.
Okay.
You're not just dooming me.
I'm not fucking dooming Jared, I promise you.
All right. So, so you all watch. Everyone else is in the threshold beyond the actual door. The rest of you see a light haze at the corner of the doors. As Pete attempts to cross the threshold, you watch as he vanishes.
Oh,
No!
What does he see?
We will get to what Pete sees at
No.
the beginning of the next session.
Oh my
Oh, rip
God.
Pete.
No.
Did he get fucking plane shifted?
He is not
Gone
dead,
forever.
but we will see.
Aaron Hernandez.
My boy got plane shifted. Damn it.
Damn.
I'm sorry, Jared. I don't know. Wait, do I have
No,
anything?
I'm kidding. As Pete crosses the threshold, he immediately is no longer in the hallway. However, he is in a very dimly lit room, wood on either side, a small table, as well as a number of small sculptures, as well as some more fine art. There appears to be a bookshelf behind him. Yeah.
Okay.
So it sounds like Pete found the captain's quarters.
Yeah, possibly.
Yep.
All right. And we will continue this next week.
Nice. They were
Nice. That was like a
Very
great
excited.
place to end it.
good stuff.
I was hoping one of you failed. Inadvertently. Inadvertently hoping.
That was great.